What is up, YouTube? Welcome back. It's Marlins Offseason Part 2. This is being recorded during my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/Spore, the night of the All-Star game, by the way. So this will be kind of the raw feed again. Probably finish the offseason here, and then I'll still have the offseason digest, kind of condensing the two parts here and getting everything together. So we've kind of happened upon another deal. Made two big deals in Part 1. We're really kind of remaking the team, and that was really the game plan coming in. Was there's gonna be a lot of moves to be made, and as we currently sit, it's looking like center field is probably our biggest need. J-Rod isn't embarrassed out there, but I'd rather not have him out there, and he's also fragile. I don't know that putting him in a corner versus center truly does help with, lowering injury chances at all. They do that sometimes in real life. You have less ground to cover or whatever, but that's like a precautionary measure that might have like a 2% impact, right? If that, who knows? But we're going to try to get him out of there. And Buxton, so back to back now. Stanton crushed one off Gonsolin, and then Buxton goes Yabo. So what we'll look to do then is, I guess, with the Bustamantes deal, T-Money goes into more of a backup role. Or, nah, he's so bad, he can't really play second. Ow. Do we want to do that? So, let's take out Vasos, because he's who gets dealt. He's who gets dealt in the deal for Bustamantes. Bustamantes will put Watson in his place, so center field is blocked off. Third base then becomes open. I think Maximo Acosta is the man for the job. And that leaves T-Money backing up. I mean, that's a good backup to have. That's some real depth. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, he's not been so good that he must have a starting role. Yeah, I'm fine with that. All right. Well, I think we're going to do this. So we're getting Ricky Bustamantes, who unfortunately struggles with even simple concepts. I swear this said that he was unthinking yesterday. We definitely made jokes about somebody having the unthinking tag, and I swear it was him. Cage Wisdom made a great point about basically the overall lack of development here. While there is a lot that he could get there, that he could get to, that could make him a real star, the fact that he's already 24 and not quite there goes back to the intelligence thing, because it does hamper you. That is kind of the that's the downside in play right there. He was a 1-1 as well. Now he may get it. He may get there. Again, you will see super duper stars, like top of the scale studs, that have low intelligence or low work ethic, or both sometimes. They're just skilled to the gills, lackadaisical MFers who are dumb as shit, but they're blessed completely. So, he's got the low intelligence, but he can play a true center. There is upside, even if he doesn't develop that much more. What are we really giving up here? Vasos, interesting find as a 19th rounder. Did have a little tie to him because of that. It took us a while to really start developing anything from our drafts. We're starting to see that churn out. Vasos and T-Money were two of the first from that 2022 draft, and him being the 19th rounder, Vasos, I did have a little allegiance to him. He won a Rookie of the Year. He was on the 27 championship team, so I had some love for him, but he's not particularly special. He's a solid player, especially for a 19th rounder. He's a damn fine player, and if he continues to be somewhere, obviously he went from the great Rookie of the Year to pretty bad this past year. If he is somewhere in the middle, and he is something of like a, just a standard 2-win player, 107 WRC plus bat. That's a fucking find in the 19th. That is a gem in the 19th. Then Garrett Crochet, he was not sticking around this team. 4.4 mil is really not that bad for an elite reliever. It's not egregious, but we did run into a little bit of a money issue this year where I wanted to get some flexibility back and without being stupid about it. I didn't want to just trade guys to trade them. I wanted to do sensible trades of guys that were maybe making a little bit more than I wanted. I'll pay studs. I'm going to pay J-Rod 27 mil. We actually get a discount on Grayson Rodriguez this year. I'm down to pay premium players. A reliever, 4.4 mil, even a good one, when we find guys like Franklin De La Paz, who also got moved, off the wire, can't do it. So that's why he's gone. And then Danny Arias was the cherry on top for the computer, for the AI. They wanted him. Plate skills off the charts. The I and the avoid Ks are both excellent, but that's really it. He'd have to find a talent change somewhere in the contact or power to really come back. He doesn't play any real defense. He's got some speed. Fine. I don't mind. We're doing this deal, and we get another 4.4 milli off the books. And free agency hasn't even started. This is November 4th, and we've already pulled 3 massive deals. So let's do it. All right, Vasos's departure stung. They didn't like it. What'd they move us down to? 61. 1 point. Maybe 2. Might have been up to 63, but either way, noticeably. And they're down 1 point. Get real. Couple of in-division trades. Oh, wait, no. We didn't do the Vaquero one. Never mind. So we did Oakland with the Francisco Alvarez one, Cincinnati for Muller. What month is this? October. Oh, no, Philly did have. Okay, that's right. So it was back-to-back Philly trades. Never mind. It was back-to-back deals in division. Man, if we had done the Vaquero deal too, I guess that would have replaced the Bustamantes. We would have never done all 3. So there's gonna be a lot of focus on Miami and Philly making 2 massive deals with each other. How much will the revenge factor play in for the guys that got moved from these organizations? So where does that leave us? Let's put Bustamantes on the squad. Yoink. Boink. Let's see what Sukiyama thinks first, and then change it completely when he's wrong. When he's like completely wrong. I don't think so, buddy. I don't think we're starting Mikey Romero. It is one thing I do love. I was talking before I started recording this for you two. I was talking to the Twitch chat about how much I don't really follow the draft because I don't have time to kind of follow amateur baseball the same way I do everything else. There's just not enough time to be on top of everything. But playing this game and having done the 2022 draft so many times, I knew so many players. And when they were talking about Mikey Romero, like I had no concept of him but this game. And then kind of seeing all the descriptions of him, I'm like, yeah, this is pretty much, this is a very reasonable outcome for the player they described. He has the upside to be better than this, but this makes a lot of sense. And yeah, the Red Sox got him, and everything they were saying, I was like, yeah, that checks out. Obviously, they were talking up the parts of his game that could be better. He makes the great contact with the avoid Ks, and his contact could be much higher. In fact, at one point, I think his potential contact was a good bit higher. Yeah, it was 75 when we drafted him. So, I totally see everything they were talking about with him, though. But he's not a starter for us. I'm sorry. He had a great 38 plate appearance sample, but that is literally nothing. That is nothing. Sorry. So, you get out of there. Muller back to second. Hall the DH. And Busta getting in there. T-Money bopping all around. This isn't our final setup anyway. We don't need to get too caught up in this. I'm not going to have 3 catchers, blah, blah, blah. We're on November 4th. So this is where we're at. We got plenty of awards to get to. Let's go ahead and get going there. Oh, with arbitration, what we've got going here is we need to figure out what to do with Muller. I tried to offer him an extension, and all I did was piss him off and make him increase his 1-year ask by about $2.5 million. I think we were just under 10 when this negotiation started. I offered him 3 different 4-year deals, and his mood is still fine, but he just kept pumping this back up. He just kept saying, nope, 1 year, add 500,000. Nope, 1 year, do that. So we'll wait a few days. We'll let that simmer down a bit. I do want to re-sign Matt Allen, partly for the goal. I do like achieving the goals because I'm a nerd, but also I do like him. Probably as a reliever, but he's a hybrid for sure. He's got the stamina to start, but he's only a 50 stuff. He loses 10 going into the rotation, so that part sucks. I wish he didn't lose so much because, I'm gonna have to pay him like a decent bit. So he's gonna have to start something. Can't just be a straight up reliever for 11 mil. No shot. No shot. And we're done with Meyer. Although he goes to a 70. But he wants a lot of money, I believe. And he wants to start anyway, which actually his money came down. I think he was higher. But I'm not doing 5 years. I'm not signing Meyer. I think he's gone. And then I went through all these. We're cutting a bunch of chaff. We're thinning the herd a bit. It needs to be done. All right, so Gold Gloves. Sandy, our boy. Speaking of in division, he, by way of Washington, back to us for a season. Detroit, he has now reached the Mets. And apparently he's a badass defender. Good for him. He's 34. He's still good. I mean, he really struggled with Detroit in that first year. Whoops. Looks like he got hurt, obviously. But had a bounce back season. What did we get? Did we just let him become a free agent? Oh, no, it was for Torque. That's right. So the Ruiz deal, and then we got Torque. Man, Sandy, he was not only great to us as a pitcher on our team for 1,318 innings, but he also brought in Ruiz and Torque. That's pretty good. Drew Romo, of course, he's amazing. We've had a couple opportunities to get him, but man, this bat is brutal. Look how little he needs to really do with the bat to put up a 6 WAR. He barely got above average, 102, and they're like, boom, 6, because his defense is so fire. Juan Yepes is with the Phillies, and he played some nice defense. Didn't really do much for him, only popped 0.6 WAR. First base defense doesn't really move the needle that much. Uh-oh. Bad play by Ramirez. Leonardo Balcazar. Remember, we ran into him in the playoffs. Only an 85 WRC plus, but still put up 2.5 WAR. That's high quality defense. And it won him a Gold Glove. Mason Wynn over at third for the D-backs. He's called the Energizer Bunny. He's an amazing fielder. He was in the Fall Stars game. The Futures game, and looked pretty nasty in the field. Is he the one who made the 100-mile-an-hour throw? He had a few hoses in there for sure. Lindor, still getting it done. 35 years old. 35 years and 355 days. He just got, his 6th Gold Glove? Boom. Whoops. 6th Gold Glove. and spiked a big offensive season, his best in the last 4 years for a big 6-WAR season. Win was the one, okay. Oh, those Pujols cleats are sick that they just showed. Those are awesome. I love shit like that, man. You guys remember when Brian Wilson was in the All-Star game and he had those shock orange cleats? I wanted those so bad. I wanted like turf shoe versions of those so badly. Nice pitch, Paul Blackburn. But yeah, I'm glad that Lindor's a badass. He's let's see, what kind of trajectory are we on here? Are we Hall of Faming? Do they do like Hall of Fame tracking, or not until you retire? I guess not. Not yet. I'm not sure he's really there anyway. I'm just saying, let's look at it. I mean, he doesn't even have 2,000 hits, so he needs like another 5 years. I did turn aging, you know, that it does go a little bit slower, so there are chances for the real big super duper stars to kind of get into that late 30s territory there. Lamont Wayne Jr. is 35 years old as well, playing some big-time defense. His offense fell down after, I mean, he's been really good. He's been a plus bat throughout his career and then fell apart this year. And the defense could not save him. He was minus .2 WAR. Yeah, Albert just missed it. Just missed it. Michael A. Taylor still getting it done. That looks like his 10th, 12th, 9th. Damn. So 8. One row is 8. If you see a full row here, or no, 7. If he has 9. But he's still a god in the outfield. Again, the offense is so bad that you could not play him. Wait, isn't Lamont Wade? Oh my God. So let's see. They had 2 of the Gold Glove fielders. They went 77 and 85 because I just feel like you can't take on 2 offensive slugs like that. They're so bad. You got Wade at 76, and who was the other guy? Is he hurt? Who was it? Taylor. God damn, I couldn't fucking remember to save my life. Maybe he's a free agent. I don't know where he is, but anyway, you can't have 2 guys like that. I like Davis a little bit more for fantasy purposes. Franchise. We have, and look at how bad it's been, though, Cage. That's what I'm saying. I know from experience. By the way, Matt Vierling continues. Yeah, our pitching has just saved us. I mean, it's carried us completely. We have put some 75s out there for sure for way too many plate appearances. So we all know the story with Vierling. This is, I think, Vierling's success. I also hold this against De Los Santos. For those that don't know the backstory on that. So the whole thing with De Los Santos, who we just traded this offseason, when I was trading, let me check my spreadsheet. I think it was Sandy. Yeah. So it was the first year I started doing this book, this Excel that I have with every year's off-season plan, where I map out potential deals and like the needs and how everything kind of looks. I was going to trade for Joe Erlin for Sandy. He was one of the potential trades. In fact, let's look back on that now. So Joe Erlin was one of the offers. Corbin Carroll was one. And this was back in 2026. So we can look at what he's done since then. 4 WAR, We'll round up really generously for him. Call it 2 WAR. We'll round up again and we'll go 4 again. We'll just be really friendly to Corbin Carroll. So he's been pretty good. He had a rough season this year, but he's still only 28. So he was young. The thing I didn't like was the lack of power. That was what kind of pushed me away from him. He was one of the considerations and a 10th rounder from Arizona. Robert Hassel was part of the Sandy potential trades. Since 2026, he's put up 4, 2, 3, and then 0 WAR. He also fell apart this year. Both he and Carroll, for some reason, just fell apart this year. And they played full years. But he's a captain. He's pretty good. And then De La Cruz. De La Cruz. Christopher? Christopher. It was this guy. Yep. So Christopher De La Cruz. He's been bad. He's been bad. So who did we end up taking in that deal? Of course, I mentioned it earlier. Kyber. And we got a league average bat, basically, and 4 WAR, but 4 WAR over 275 games. About 2.5 wins per 162. He fell off a bit with us. Probably our park, I would imagine, played a role in stifling his hitting a bit. But he was fine. So yeah, so I was going to get Joe Erlin there, and I was like, this guy looks dope. Then, later that offseason, that MFer was Rule 5 eligible. But, in the interim, I had acquired Matt Vierling for Michael King and Yoendris Gomez. Gomez still knocking around. Whoops. I hate that one. You go back and it doesn't go back. Like this should go back. When I hit the back button, it should go back to Vierling's tab. No, it goes back to there for some reason. I don't understand it. But yeah, Michael King had gotten like just a little bit too expensive, and he was coming off injury, I believe, too. Oh yeah, he has. We got off that sinking ship big time. So yeah, so I got Vierling, and I was like, okay, he'll fill that role. Then we get to the Rule 5, and freaking Joe Erlin was available, and I'm like, what? So I freaking cut him. Miggy's coming up right now. So I cut Vierling, like, before the Rule 5. The Nats took him. And the very first year, or no, the second year, he put up a 5 WAR season. I was like, are you kidding me? And he has 3 Gold Gloves and an All-Star appearance. Like, he's been way better than Joe Erlin. So that's why I hold Matt Vierling's success against Joe Erlin. AL picks, Luke Boyd. Don't know this guy. He's got nasty stuff. Oh my God, but he kind of sucks. Ground out for Miggy. Sean Murphy still putting his big butt out there. Got his 8th. And he put up 3 WAR. He just under a league average bat. He's fine. But he's an amazing catcher, so this could, I mean, he's 35 years old and he's played 476 plate appearances. That's really good for somebody that old at catcher. Ty France at 35 years old. A lot of 35-year-old Gold Gloves. This is like our 4th one, I think, between the 2 leagues. Ty France is with the Jays now. He's become a bit of a journeyman. From San Diego to Seattle, where he spent most of his time. Then Baltimore, San Francisco, Philly, Toronto. He's a one and done kind of guy. It looks like he was hurt with Baltimore. And then maybe hurt again here with Toronto, or just a bench type guy. He's just kind of knocking around, being like decent enough. But he's back on league minimum. Tough scene there. Interesting trajectory. Willie Vasquez. Oh, wait. Edmundo Sosa first. Oh, wow. He had a really nice season. He spiked a 5-win season. Shit. He's been awesome. 4 wins, 5 wins, 3, 3, 5. Edmundo Sosa's been a G. Okay, Edmundo, chill. Now Willie Vasquez, our old friend. I could not tell you who we traded him for. I'm going to guess based on his being on Seattle that it was Noel, although it could be J-Rod too. So one of those two, I would imagine. I don't remember though. Oh yeah, this big deal. Holy shit. Oh, they came together. I forgot. I'm a dummy. Oh man, when Oscar Colas was in the futures, or no, he got moved up to AA. I literally was so excited just because of this. I am now an Oscar Colas fan simply because of OOTP. And it was literally, big enough news that it was on NBC Sports Edge under the MLB section. It was like Oscar Colas promoted to AA. I was like, that's my boy. Let's go, dude. Because he's a premium international signing. Like there are big expectations of him. Obviously, he became a god in this universe. No live reaction from the All-Star game. I'm watching it, but I just kind of wanted to play this as well. But I'm keeping an eye on. I like the All-Star game. So Colas, since leaving us, it hasn't been that long. It's only been 2 seasons. He only spent the 1 year in Seattle, did his thing, 38, 105, 128 WRC plus, 3 WAR. He also fell on hard times this year. A bunch of guys just hit a wall this year. I don't know what it is. Probably just coincidence, but like a weird handful of guys were like really good and they're straight down this year. I meant to check on Vasquez. So since he departed, he's been okay, but he hasn't really improved or anything. There's that Jeff McNeil defense. I mean, that's a tough play. It's kind of unfair to clown him for that one. Carlos Correa at age 35. Every Gold Glover is 35, and either they're 35 or they fell apart this year after being really good. Look at how amazing his defense still is. Luis Ariz, shh, shut up, shh, shh, stop, shh, nobody talk. It's Luis Ariz time. Shh, 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 shh. I love that Carlos Correa is such a G. He spent the 1 year in Minnesota, went right back to Houston, and has not left. What an interesting trajectory. And he has been a god. Like, he's going to the Hall of Fame. This is a Hall of Fame trajectory, without a doubt. Jared Kelenic is in Baltimore now. His first year there. He spiked a hell of a season, a 4-win campaign, big offense. Big improvement from last year, too. Plus the defense. His 3rd Gold Glove. Uh-oh, Luis Ariz struck out. I ran out of breath. I'll admit I'm kind of a Ryan Gosling simp. What is this movie? It's like, oh, it's cool shit. Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm in. I'm pretty simple. Cool dudes doing cool shit. Fine. Adam Engel, 37 years old, almost 38. Defensive stud. Russo brothers made this? Oh, I mean, come on. The Gray Man. Yeah. I mean, Sim City over here. I'm in. I was on Netflix this summer. Okay, great. Don't you have to go to the movies? Although, if they put it in the theater, I'll go to Alamo. Adam Engel is out there for his defense. And oh my God, for a second, I thought he was on that Cubs team too. But of course, then he would be in the American League. He has been released, though. He does not have a team currently. They released him a month later. He wins the Gold Glove. Tough. That's so funny. And then Roberto Campos, who's become just a god for the Tigers. He's only 26. He is a real life J2. That's the July 2nd. That's the international period. They just call it the J2 period. He's a J2 signing. He does have a very high ceiling. This, of course, is, the highest potential outcome for such a ceiling. 8 WAR this year. Wow. It's probably just being updated as they know stuff, Dab. I don't know how much I would trust it until the next couple days when things start to get sorted out a bit more with starters for next week or later this week. All right, let's get the Mariano Rivera Award winners. David Avidia. Oh, I almost traded for this guy. Maybe it's still in there. Is that going to raise the price now? Oh, it's not there anymore. I thought I'd worked out a deal. Maybe it was offline. I couldn't even begin to tell you what it was for. Plus he's going to make $8 million next year. I don't really need to be paying that. Never mind. But he's pretty insane. Oh, I was going to start him. That's what I was going to do with 35 stamina. Hey, we started Chris Rodriguez. I'm pretty sure he had 35 stamina. He wasn't this good either. Oh, Chris Rodriguez had 45. Okay, that's a bit different. Those 10 points. Oh, he's wrecked. Oh man. We probably wrecked him by making him start. Like, why are you starting Chris Rodriguez? I guess we didn't start him that much. Oh, that's right. We didn't start him. We made him a long-term follower. So these aren't starts during this season, but like he pitched more of a starter's workload. We did give him an opener though, so that way it doesn't look like a bunch of starts. But yeah, I don't know that 35. How bad would 35 stamina be starting? 4 innings? Or could he go 5? Wait, what did I offer Matt Allen and he wants more money? What the fuck? I offered you 3 for 34 and you want more money than that? Bro, cut it out. Anyway, Avidia beat out Bummer. Aaron Bummer got to be up in his 30s as well. Yeah, 36 years old. He's looking nice as hell. Extreme ground ball. Still an absolute G. Had a rough 2027 and then back-to-back excellent seasons. I cannot believe Martin Perez is an all-star. It's wild. I love it. It's cliche as hell, but cliches are born of truth. That's why they play the games, It's pretty dumb sometimes, right? It's great, though. It's dumb in a good way, Like, if everything just played out the way, quote-unquote, it should, why would we enjoy it? Shit like Martin Perez is awesome. Even though, like, in the job that I have with fantasy, which is basically trying to predict the future, I'm going to bet against those guys all the way. So, like, professionally, I have to be the wet blanket. But in my heart, like, I root for guys like that. Absolutely. It's awesome. But knowing what I know about regression and how pitchers work and everything, there's just no way that you should, like, fully believe in this. One guy turns down. Yeah, I mean, the fact that people would think that Soto's entitled. It also wasn't $40 million a year. The problem was that it's, the $400 million money, like, it sounds so crazy, but if you don't know the per year, you have to, it's not like he said, oh, that's not enough money or whatever. Like, when people say, oh, I would take that, it's like, yeah, because you don't have any talent. Yeah, who cares? Like, duh, dude. Like, no shit. Like, it's so worthless to say that when people do it. I feel you, Caged, as a Red Sox fan that you are. I'm saying, in your case, as a Red Sox fan, I understand why you're not as keen on Martin Perez doing this. Perspective definitely matters. Like, I'm kind of the other way. I was actually a huge Martin Perez backer when he was a prospect. So I propped him up for years as somebody who could become the next big thing. So while he disappointed me for years, kind of just being his solid but unspectacular self, I do feel a little bit of joy that he's come around in his 11th year at age 31 to be an all-star, just like I predicted back in 2008. The thing is, too, it's like, you know, when there's a pitching prospect like that, like he's panned out. When someone is ranked, I mean, his highest ranking was in 2010 at Baseball America, no, Baseball Prospectus, 2010. He was the 15th ranked prospect. Like, this career is panning out. This is a win of a career for a top 15 prospect. It's not the heights that he was projected, of course. And I know I don't need to explain this to y'all. I'm preaching to the choir. I understand. But I do think sometimes people get lost in the sauce a bit of like they didn't achieve their heights, so they're a bust. It's like it's not that binary. It's not that all or nothing at all. Most all talent evaluators understand that when they put out that ceiling, that's not the expectation. Anyway, Matt Allen did get reliever of the year, so now he's really going to be asking for money. So pretty cool. But again, claimed off waivers. So this is why we're not re-signing De La Paz. Crochet felt like he was a little bit too expensive. And frankly, I don't know if I'm going to re-sign Allen here because he goes down to a 50, 45, 45 if we move him to starter. I'd be open to starting him if he didn't get smoked. Maybe he'll develop. He had 0.6 homer 9. Maybe he can get to 50 on the movement. We've got time. Well, no, we don't. We have 2 weeks. Fuck. His stuff is so good. Why does it go down so much as a starter with a 70 fastball, 65, 50? Right? Like, that seems silly that it would go down to 50. Right? I don't know. Nard Dog also got on there. Speaking of guys that we're not keeping because of what we can cultivate off the waiver wire. Nard Dog, legend. Legend in the organization, to be sure. Nobody's on the waiver wire right now, obviously. You know, gave us everything, man. Led the league in games pitched 4 years in a row. We Scott Proctored the fuck out this guy. He's somebody else's problem now. Now he actually didn't get hurt. Super healthy. I think you can do this in a reasonable way. Are they doing something on the Thailand kids stuck in the thing? Oh my god, they are. Should have known they'd make a movie out of it. He might end up starting for another team, you think? Well, how much would you pay for him as a starter? You might already know the number here, but if you don't, what would you pay? And then I'll let you know what he wants. So you think 35 stamina can start? Because that's what I was talking about with that Avita or Avatia guy. Actually, I don't know if Avatia had 3 pitches though. Oh, he's got 4. Yeah. So that's why I was like, what about this guy starting? If you think Nard Dog can start, then Avatia can definitely start. I love Nard Dog, man. He was so excellent for us. Just one of the elite stoppers. I mean, it's hard to let him go. I'm standing up. I'm standing up for cancer. Because fuck cancer. This was a cool moment when I went to the Cleveland All-Star game and they did this. Like, it was really powerful. And then that was when Cookie Carrasco had come back or had been dealing with his leukemia and he came out on the field. That shit was insane. Big time. Fucking bitch-ass cancer got my dad. Fucking gets everybody, dude. Yo, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna be brave enough to say it, y'all. Cancer fucking sucks, dude. I know. I wasn't gonna say it. I wasn't gonna come out here and be all controversial. I wasn't gonna. I wasn't. But then I decided I'll be brave. I'm brave enough, you know? So. Oh, Shreen. Oh no, what happened to that guy who was streaming the All-Star game? Oh no, he won't get caught. Edgelord over here. Look at this guy. This edgy MFer. Gee, I wonder what happened to that guy who was streaming the All-Star game. Golly goodness. Holy Toledo, I wonder what happened. Whoops the doodles. Stupid idiot. Stupid. Justin Brule is kind of nasty, by the by, and Ryan Helsley is still a god. He's just leaning on his stuff. I mean, 45-45 on the movement control. Who gives a shit? Yeah, noob. Full screen. I saw Shreen. Probably thinks it was Shreen. He said he has like 10 other channels to stream on. Yeah, I mean, he's not trying to build a community. He's, you know, people like that, they do that shit all the time. How do those people get caught, but all these other sites run 24/7? I don't know. Because they just keep moving around and shit. You can't get all of it. Like, in the end, it's just not worth it for the sports organizations to do it. I mean, these are like, you know, NFL and MLB are over $10 billion industries. Like, they just don't need to be wasting their time chasing down all of it. Yeah, he's not getting money from it. So, like, you can almost look at it as like, you know, he's trying to do something good or whatever. Because, yeah, he won't benefit from it. Even if it didn't get taken down. No one's coming back to, even if he started playing games tomorrow, there's no retention from that audience. They're there because they can't watch the game anywhere else. It's so disgusting that it's not on MLB TV. And it almost makes me like want to support people that are showing it like that, because it's absurd. It's absurd. There's no way it shouldn't just be free as fuck. Honestly, with the All-Star game specifically, they should be asking people to stream it and live watch it. Like, no joke. With the All-Star game, are you kidding me? Of all things. Of all things. All right, Platinum Stick time. American League. Adley. Adley's in his bag. What benefit did Batman get from being a vigilante in Gotham? Maybe this is an origin story of a new superhero. Makes you think. Kappa. Deflonzo, thank you for the 100 biddies. That's freaking hilarious. Oh my God. 1024 OPS. Oh, wow. MVP season 4. Adley. Look at this season, y'all. Look at how good he's been. Could you imagine this as a fantasy catcher? Okay, here's a question. Here's a question. Is this a first rounder? At what point would he become a first round fantasy pick? Is it after like 2000? Is it after 24? Like 3 years of doing this? It's like, okay, now we have to put him, because you're not doing it after 22, obviously. He only hit 242. And then he goes crazy in 23, and it's like, okay, so it's 2 pretty damn good seasons. And then he does it again in 24. I think he'd be a first, second rounder by 25. So after the 24 season. And then, obviously, if not then definitely after 2026. 1,000%. And he would pan out for the next 3 years if that were the case. I'm going to tweet that out and see what people think. God, Adley would be so good. I mean, that would just be so amazing. Mills said, can they reverse supercharge Gonsolin's All-Star card? That's grimy. Yeah, all right. Like figure something out to appeal to the changing landscape. Like do something, and this would be the perfect event to do it. And you're just like basically, hey, it's an open season night. People can stream the All-Star game. You know, they can full screen it, talk over it, do their thing. It's a one night event. You know, like I don't know. I feel like something. Yeah, drain the battery on him. And you just had to make different. Yeah, some people will just do that. And again, I guess they're not trying to make any money off it. Then they're just moving around. They just want to do it. I don't know though to what end. I mean, you can make some ad money, but like not that much off of Twitch. I don't believe. Not enough to like hustle that hard for it. Torque gets first base. He's obviously been god tier. I mean, we're not surprised. We didn't get rid of him because we didn't like him. We didn't have any money. And I didn't want to sign him this long as a first baseman. As good as he is, it's just not my style. Bichette, he's just been really solid, very good. He's 31 now. Wander is now 28. Still just 28. Oh shit, Shreen. I didn't know that was coming back. Did they have to like change some procedures? Didn't they go through like a bunch of shit, like just kind of based on the whole thing of I don't know, exploiting arrests for entertainment? I mean, don't get me wrong, I've watched it too. I'm not acting all holier than thou. Like I have never watched that or Cops. I have. It's you know, very voyeuristic. Wander's making 25 mil each in the next 3 years. That seems like a bargain. Like that's not even that crazy. Although, let's take a look at the finances in this world. I don't know where the top contracts are. Okay, he's outside the top 25. I would say that's a pretty amazing deal. Why are you so sweaty? I was watching Cops. To see Alejandro Kirk and Harrison Bader in the top 25 payouts is pretty wild. We have one with J-Rod and then Trevor Rogers by Toronto. Oh, of course. Of course. Well, wait, he relieved. Never mind. I'm less impressed. He could have done that for us out of the bullpen. For 27 mil? You paid 27 mil for that? Corey Seeger is 35, the magic number to get an award this year. He had a brilliant season, although quite a bit down from last year, which is crazy. 4.3 WAR, and it's like, damn, dude, you're much, much worse than you were last year. But that's what happens when you put up 7 wins. Them's the breaks. Malfred Sosa, who's become an absolute stud in this world. I want to look him up. What's his scoop? IRL. Malfred. So Malfred Sosa is just 19. It's funny, yeah, because like our mid-20s, our mid-late 20s guys in this world right now are babies, if not like freaking straight up high schoolers in real life. So he's, you know, 19. He hasn't really done anything yet. I don't know what his upside is. I'm gonna look up the Twins prospect list real quick. Malfrin Soser. Doesn't even rank on their top 40. Let's see if we've written any articles about him. He has not been featured in an article at Fangraphs. So, this guy kind of popped out of nowhere then. And that appears to be the case based on the ratings as well. 35, just a rando guy. Hits the talent change on the power. And boom, we got freaking Sammy Sosa over here. And I'm not even just saying that because of the last name. My man's hit 50, 62, 53 the last three. And 34 in just 110 starts, 483 plate appearances the year before that. He has become a premier power guy in the league. Malfrin Sosa, he's a god. Did he win an MVP? He sure shit did just last year. But Adley's getting it this year. Fish Boy is 38. You think that's going to slow? You think that's going to slow him down? You're wrong. You're wrong. Back-to-back 6-win seasons. He's silly. Absolutely silly. Campos, he gets the double dip. He gets the platinum stick and the gold glove. He's a god. And then Jorge Polanco at DH, still with the Twins. Is he going to be a Twins lifer? I don't know why I clicked pitching. He could be. Could be a Twins lifer. He popped a 321 average. Yeah, Trout's going to be the baseball's Brady, I hope. All right, platinum sticks in our league. William Contreras. Oh, it's going to be a nightmare, Shreen. 31 years old for William. Very, very strong season behind the dish. Pete, 34, still just bopping homers. Led the league in homers and ribbies. He's just a monster, of course. Power can age beautifully. Oh, is it Trevino and Cortez mic'd up? That's excellent. Love it. Ezekiel Duran is 30 years old, and he enjoyed Colorado this year quite a bit. Actually, let's see how much he did. Did he have a big home road? 142 at home, 111 on the road, though. It didn't fall apart on the road, but was markedly better at home. As is, going to be the case. Tatis is the best player in this universe by far. He has 5 MVPs. Yeah. He has 5 MVPs. He could be on his way to his 6th this year. His 6.1 WAR did lead the league for the 5th straight season. Excuse me, the 6th straight season. That was just a rehab stop. The 7th straight season, those are both rehab stops. Jesus. Jesus. Nasty. The only reason he fell off was because he got hurt this year. There has not, I have not seen one. I'm not even joking. I have not seen one. And they're almost always at this sort of caliber. I haven't even seen like a medium one, like where he's just like 120 WRC plus in that range a bunch. Nope. It's always God tier. He's just brilliant. Which is interesting because with the avoid Ks, that you would think that would breed some more volatility. Now I probably have, between what I've played and what I've witnessed on streams and videos, probably like 30 data points, 30 sims that I've watched multi-years of. But he doesn't miss. He doesn't miss. Lindor gets the double dip as well with his big spike season. Cortez out here wilding. Don't hurt yourself. Nasty Nestor. Austin Hendrick, great player for Cincy. He has just been an offensive force in this league. My God. He popped 61 a couple years ago. He smoothed out to 46, 45 the last 2 years. He's awesome. He's a force. Jason Dominguez, our boy. Oh, that's a strike. Still fragile. That was a big part of the reason that I was okay trading him, was he was just missing time every year. And we got Highland Hall, who did not have a great season for us, but I still really like him. Oh, it's Pete batting. I didn't even realize that. But Dominguez did have a good year. Got hurt again, though. I mean, just, it's a lock. 6 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 weeks. It's just always. Good when he plays, though. Good when he plays. And brilliant, brilliant, brilliant defender. It's actually pretty surprising, and maybe due to the health, that he doesn't have a gold glove. Harpsichord, 37 years old, still absolutely getting it done. Only hit 247, but when you walk like crazy, 391 OBP. He's still wonderful. And then Juan Soto at DH for the Mets. Yeah, sorry, Nats fans, he went to the Mets. And I don't even think he got anything for him. I think they played out, and he was a free agent. Yeah. 5 years, 182. Which is actually pretty modest, if you think. But it's also 2025. How old was he? He's 26. Never mind. No, that's pretty modest. But we don't have, I mean, you know, it is 2029, but like, there has to be a cap somewhere on contracts. I don't think they're just going to keep going up, 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 and up, where guys are going to be making like 50, 60 mil per year. I don't think. All right, what's up next? Rookie of the Year? American League, William Bernal for the Tigers. Holy shit, dude. Between him and Campos, Tigers are about to start popping off. How good were they this year? What are you guys doing? Oh, they can't pitch. Tigers need some pitching. I wonder if we can make a trade with them. They got this guy too. Shit. Oh, what a nasty pitch at 76 there by Cortez. That was so gross. He just frisbeed that bitch in there. William Bernal, dude, this is crazy. And they got him from Cleveland. Uh-oh. Cleveland better have gotten something. Okay, they got Angel Martinez, Ronald. Oh, wait, no. He sent him with us for Riley Green. So, I mean, Riley Green is very good. But I think they made a mistake. And they only got a year and a half out of him, too. Ouch. William Bernal. When the Tigers got him. Wait, when did they get him? '26. Late 26. All right, so when they got him, he did have 55 upside. So they were getting somebody good. However, in the very next scouting update, in March of the following year, he was already 80 potential. So the Tigers had seen something in him, and they thought they were stealing him. Whereas Cleveland thought he was just like going to be good. Tigers like, no, this guy is a god. And the Tigers were right. The Tigers were fucking right, dude. Holy shit, man. This guy's amazing. I want this guy, but there's no way we could afford him. We'd have to give up one of our studs. And then at that point, it's just stud for stud. And like, what's really the point? He can't really play center. Or else I'd say we can do Bustamantes. Busta. Let's see what kind of craziness this would take. Oh yeah, the Tigers can't afford anything. Yeah, so we could never. I don't know how it's the 15th prospect. It has to be. It has to be number one. Let's see the update. Oh, he graduated. How much did he develop this year? I guess because he was only no, but it's not based off current. It's based. Yeah, that's insane. They really are wild. They could fine tune those a bit more. Although one thing is actually no, I'm gonna backpedal on that because we only see what our scout thinks and OSA. So you know we're getting it through a particular lens, which isn't necessarily the right lens. By the way, Alexis Maldonado led the league in steals by 62. He didn't have 62. That was his lead. Holy shit. How's he only got 25 range in the outfield? Come on. This guy could play outfield. Why is his nickname number 3, but he's number 4? That seems weird. That seems weird. Thank you, Empire. I appreciate that. All right, so next up is Manager of the Year. Not that we care about that. Oh, Octavio Dotel. Yeah, so we got stuck here on one of our personnel bids with Dotel. Someone was stringing us along. I kept raising the price, and then I signed somewhere else. I'm like, damn, dude, I went way higher. So we got excellent on mechanics and pretty yellow everywhere else. So it's a 1 year. We'll dip back into the pool next year. We should keep Kanate, I think. And so I want to offer him a 2-year extension. And then who else is coming up next year? Stahoviak. I like Stahoviak. Definitely want to offer him an extension. 3 years. Boom. Jeff Farnsworth. Oh, yes, dude. This guy's insane. Boom. All right, so we won't have a whole bunch coming up next year. So we can tighten up Dotel. This guy's actually really good, too. I'm not sure we need to improve over him. Sweet. All right, who won Manager of the Year? Who gives a shit? Let's go. Pedro Martinez in the awards. Boom! We got it, baby. Freaking Grayson Rodriguez. Let's go. Despite getting hurt, too. Cora and Jose Carreno. Cool. Will Warren elbowed his way. What do you mean elbowed his way? This guy's been the best pitcher like in baseball basically for a minute. He's a strikeout god. This guy's insane. Seriously, that guy's insane. Nick Frasso. Extreme ground ball with pretty good stuff and everything. I mean, he still has a pretty high whip though. Walks a lot of guys. He's pretty good. But in the National League, we got it with Grayson, baby. Let's go. 309 ERA, 112 whip in 192 innings. He is hurt. Still has 7 weeks left. I hope the strained form does not... First of all, I hope there's no setback. Secondly, I hope it doesn't dent his ratings. This guy's a monster. We got him on a really nice deal. Obviously, if he keeps cooking, then I won't even have a problem picking up the 25 mil. Shane Baz had 36 starts. Whew. And then Matt Allen as well. So we had a lot of consideration. Pitching carries this organization. There are no mistakes to be made there. That is clear. And I'm fine with it. American League, Adley gets it, and Fernando Tatis, of course. I think JV is not pitching. I believe that is correct. We're still shifting in all-star games? Why not? Nah. See, we can't do that, though, because we roast a lot of the other all-star games because they don't try, and they're boring, and they're lame, and you can tell that they're just, like, coasting through it. So, no, I'm not going to shit on them for shifting. Who cares? It's not that hard. Like, I don't think it's that try-hard to just move and set up defensive. It's like, it's playing defense. Shifting is playing defense these days. If you're actually playing defense, it has to involve some shifting. That's kind of the status quo. So, no, I'm fine with it. I'm going to say, who cares? I don't think it's a problem. So we did get votes with Noel Bay. I mean, very, very few here. 3 points down there. Our boy Jason Dominguez, our new boy, Arcadian Muller, coming on in. Man, I just marvel at this guy every time I look. He's just such a stud. And Ellie and Davison, they just tear the cover off the ball. Now, Ellie's starting to show some flaws a little bit. He was dreadful in 28. Oh my God, he really showed the bottom of a 35-35 profile. He said, I'll show you range of outcomes. This is the floor. This is absolutely the floor. It's pretty crazy that they still gave him 514 plate appearances. They just let him try to grind through it, and it didn't work. But he bounced back, had a good year this year despite a sub-300 OBP. He's a 274 career OBP. Ooh. All right, so there we go. Now we'll get to Arb, and then it's going to be free agency. So we still need to figure out a few things. First thing, see what Muller's all about. He's still on that 12-6. What did you make this year? You made league min. Man, first year Arb getting 12-6. That seems, I mean, it's fair, but chill. There we go. Maybe we could have gone lower. That's fine. We'll do that. Then we'll try to figure out an extension. Does anybody want this guy? I saw Cutter Coffee get drafted in real life, and I was like, oh yeah, I know that guy. Oh, let me see his glove. Show the glove again. Oof. 99 in. 3-2. Oh, with the tiger stripes, that's cool. I like it. I like it. Nobody's going to want these guys. What am I doing? Clavin's been getting some attention. Oh my God, that's so great. Don't look at the mounds, Gregory. Yeah, it's so Gregory already. So Gregory. Like the 80 avoid K stands out, obviously, but it's not that good otherwise. There you go. That's the total experience. Just an impossibly bad walk, and then gets the ground down, gets out of it, and you're like, okay. Did you have to make us sweat though? He's like, yeah, no, that's part of it. He's like, that's actually the main part of it. Does it have to be the feature to make it scary? Yeah, no, that's kind of my signature. That in the hair. These guys aren't going to really generate much, if anything. Okay, more than I thought. Fuck, a lot more than I thought. All right. I told y'all Clavin getting some love out there. True. Is it really the save if you don't feel in danger? True. I mean, we don't really need an outfielder, but... Oh, PJ, that was excellent. I saw that. It was so good. Soto jumped into the lead. Yeah, Helsley is a big threat for sure. Damn, Riley Green's available. We just don't really need an outfielder, I guess. I'm surprised that there's as much interest for these two. I mean, we just got a catcher, but we could get the single best defensive catcher. I know, excuse me, I know the catcher ability doesn't have the same impact, but it doesn't mean it doesn't have any impact. And when it's an 80, that's going to be good. But do we want, I mean, is that even where we want to go? We've got Byro, who we just picked up. And we still have the Dooch, who is perfectly fine. Here comes Helsley. He's going to break it with his first pitch. Not quite. 98. Loser. Thought this guy was good, dude. That's kind of interesting. Corniel. Probably goes down to a 50 stuff. as a starter, though. Sorry, I'm eating some Swedish fish. He's a 1.6 WAR kind of guy. Kind of a league average type of guy. It's alright. I mean, there's definitely something to work with here. Maybe Clavin's better than our guy thinks. But this is how he sees him. And I just don't know what that's going to deliver. He's still only 24. But what changes here? Like, I like that he can play infield, outfield. It's a 1.6 WAR, 100 OPS plus. That's maxed. Getting that extra 5 and extra 5 contact. You won't find him telling a lot of jokes. Just so you know. Don't try to be funny around Bryce Clavin. He hates it. So I'm fine trading him. I think I might get Drew Romo. Wait, how much is he going to make? Oh, he's about to make a grip. Oh, wait. That's why. What was it? What did he hit? I almost didn't stream tonight because I wanted to watch Bailey's watch party. But I was like, I said, oh, guys, I'm going to go live soon. And then I saw Bailey's watch party and I was like, dang. But I literally just told y'all that I was going to go live tonight. And I was like, you know what? Keep your word and go live. So 21 mil for Romo. So he's gonna be making that money. That's probably why he's available. Nasim Nunez is our former guy. 103 again. My God, and he freaking put a good stick on it. I like this. This is a great challenge for Arise. And I fully believe that he can stand up to it. Oh, we didn't get him to Colorado. We traded him, but he didn't get to Colorado by us. What's this Cornell guy fixing to make? Oh, is he auto renew? Oh, ate him up. Ate him up there big time. Oscar Centino. Ugh, gross. I mean, I think I would. Whoa, jeez. Damn, that went zipping by Cronenworth's face. He had to matrix out of the way of that shit. Damn. I think I might take Cornell here. Don't make this deal. It's not in our best interest. I mean, I think it might be, dude. 2.5 mil for this busted guy. He was better when we got him. But the injury, I knew it would smoke him. Like, when we got him, he was going to rehab with us, basically. And I knew I had the extra year. But if he went down in grade, I was like, ugh. 5 days. I think that's not enough time. Oh, actually, we could. Maybe we should wait. Hang on. Let's... Oh, there we go. Oh, he moved up to 55 there. Okay. I think I'll still do it. Give me a break. You're not even giving me a single pick, bro. This is a stinker of a deal. That's how you sound. Freaking whoever I just hired, Jeremiah Green. This is a stinker of a deal. You're a stinker of an assistant GM. Support everything I do blindly. Never challenge me. Is that not? That's not the job of an assistant GM. Blind support. I misunderstood what that job was. Then my bad. Yeah, I think we're gonna do this. This is really just kind of consolidating some talent here. This is like a decent, really. I mean, this. Yeah, he can't really start. That curveball sucks. Yeah, I don't think that would really work. And then I don't know, man. I just don't see it with Cleveland. I'm going to be so mad if he pops off, though. He was a first-round pick. I really did like him, but there just isn't any real growth there. Or really a growth path. Yeah, they haven't gotten a hit since the first. Isn't that crazy? Ben Hernandez is a starter they think could put up 4.29 ERA for 168 innings. That's not bad. Still out for 4 months, though, too. Wait, what the fuck? Now he doesn't want to do it? You shithead. What? What did I do? They're jamming me up. Ain't that some bullshit? This is some shit I would do to the computer. I guess that's fair. I do that all the time when I try to milk an extra pick. That's basically what they're doing. Fine. I mean, they'll take like anything. We take a later pick. How late? There we go. Sometimes you can get them to give you a higher pick. And you're like, hey, you guys are dumb. I'm going to do this because who cares? Not who cares, but like it's just a consolidation deal. We just have like a shit ton of players too. We just need to start, like we're trimming some of the fat in the minors. We just need to start consolidating a bit. And the deal like this, like it's not a win, but I don't think it's a big loss either. Like Clavin could become something, but we'll see. My sister's calling me, so let me just see real quick. All right, sorry about that. It was just a late night call, just making sure everything was okay. And it is, by the way. All right, so we still have Muller. Oh wait, I thought. Oh, we did offer him a deal. He's still sitting on it. Wait, you gonna accept the deal or what? Come on. Shit. Now we need to see what we want to do with Matt Allen. Might just do 1 year. I want to keep him because I like him. He's not going to exclusively relieve. He costs too much to do that, but see if he'll just do a 1 year deal. Okay. Bro, why is he so hung up on this freaking 2 year shit with a player opti? You're annoying me right now. Oh, by the way, I didn't show earlier. This is what Nard Dog wants. Oh, now he hates him? Well, he originally wanted $24 million a year. And now he's got beef with Sukiyama. Man, you think you know somebody. You know? Unbelievable. I'll tell you what. All right, can Muller get this locked in here? Favors our offer. Lock it in. Come on now. There we go. He is very popular as well. We'll get our little boost. We're up to a 65. Let's go. Oh, by the way, Home Dude is just decimating our freaking, what was it, our scouting budget? Yeah, 4 million, 4.3 million. That seems tiny. I hate that he's in control of it. It's the worst. Oh well. It's like I got all these like amazing coaches and everything, and it's like fucking develop. Put money into it. There's a lot of age in free agency. Why is that getting vetoed? There's nothing wrong with that. Vetoes are stupid. I will not play a veto league. I'm out. 100%. You're not going to tell me how to run my fucking team. Based on what? Your holy thoughts? Like, get the fuck out of here. It's just imposing your player values on the whole league. That's all it is. That's all it is. And it's always born of sour grapes. It's always self-interest. I think this guy's great. I would have offered something better. No go. Like, I'm sorry, what? I cannot believe any league would use a veto. We really don't need Jordan Walker, but I really want him. That's crazy, Freed Minds. That's bananas, man. If you're in that league, I would really consider getting out. I understand if it's your buddies and it's long term and all that, like that's tough. But God, vetoes, they're just so bad. They're always bad. They're never good. Because if you suspect collusion, just kick the owners out. So you don't have to have vetoes. Don't undo a trade if you suspect collusion. Kick those people out. They just demonstrated that they would cheat. They're out. One time offense on that one. You don't get a second chance to maybe cheat. So you don't need a just in case of collusion protection. That's an automatic kick out. So don't veto trades. Don't tell people how to run their team. If they pay their money, they can run their team how they want. Again, if it's a collusive deal, undo it and kick them. It's remarkably thorough, Rip Flair, and it can be, you can go as deep or as shallow as you want. That's always like my little catchphrase, because you can delegate a lot of responsibilities to the computer, or you can dive in on all of it and really be in the weeds. I'm pretty close to the weeds end of the spectrum. I'm not fully in the weeds, like I'm not managing the minors to a very heavy degree, but I'm pretty in on it. All right, so we need to make a decision here. Matt Allen. Am I going to pay him? Let's take a look at this upcoming free agent pool a little bit deeper. Because Allen, I mean, I don't think Eater's going to be up. He's not going to break camp. He's got another year. He's pissed. Yikes. He's so angry that he was sent down. Why'd I claim this guy? Did he fall off or was he this bad? Oh, I think we needed somebody. Wasn't this like a random pickup? Yeah, late in the season we just needed a body. No problem, Freed Minds. It's brutal. It's just brutal. And it brings out the worst in people. And you're just like, come on, man. Like, we're all having fun. We're all trying to win and everything. Like, that's just cheating. It's cheating to do vetoes. Because you're just imposing your fantasy values on the entire league. And you're deciding what goes. Like, you're affecting the league. You are cheating. It's terrible. If it's a rip-off trade that is provable, like last place team in a redraft league is trading guys in August to the first place team who is his roommate, and they're cheating, obviously, you kick them both out. Okay, cool. That's it. They're out of the league because they're cheating. Because they're cheating and they're adults. They know they can't do that. Like, no one can play dumb on that. Be like, oh, word. Oh, I didn't even know. Oh, no problem. Third run. You know, you can be like, oh, we can't do that. Oh, word. Okay, I wasn't 100% sure. Our bad. You know, like, they cheated 100%. Get them out. All right, fucking. I'm paying Matt Allen. I'm overpaying him a little bit. I still like his raw stuff. Throws hard. He's got stamina to be starter, adaptability, work ethic. I think there's a world where he can actually get his stuff to 60 as a starter. So I'm going to bet on him. I'm going to give him his little 2-year, 12 milli or thereabouts type deal. Let's see if I give him. I'll give you a little extra, but we hold it. Actually, you know what? No, I'll hook you up, but you got to find 150 innings. It's just subjective dog shit. They're just saying like, oh, I wouldn't do that, so you can't do. Like, what? You know, you can't do that. You just can't. He could get 130 via relieving. Like, we might have him just as like a super follower too. Man, fuck you. You're pissing me off, dude. I'm still going for that vesting. Oh, he's fucking angry. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. All right, I'm gonna try this. I'm going to soothe him with money, for he is angry. Fuck! There goes Matt Allen. All right, well, probably maybe save myself. Maybe I'm saved from myself there because I don't know if it's going to work as a starter. He drops down to a 50 there. Yeah, I mean, it's not special there, but he could get better. That stuff could get better, and that's why I wanted to bet on him. We could maybe revisit. I'm totally fine with that, Freed Minds. That's a hot start. And I think you're right, speculating that Hader can go in that range, like the 15 to 20 range. I think he can go there pretty consistently. All right, let's get to arbitration. We don't have anything to worry about. Ours is all done. Wait, what? We're facing Alabama this year? That's awesome. We're going to get freaking destroyed. Oh, that's going to be dope. I didn't know that. Hook 'em. All right. Now, we'll see how angry Matt Allen is. It's been a couple days. Shit. All right. I'll just give him some time to breathe. It's okay. It's okay. It's no joke, Freed Minds. You know, that you got to make sure you can't miss those weekend moves either. Those Friday afternoon moves for the weekend. You can get injured guys out. You can get extra at bats, and you got to get those extra at bats and those games in there. Those are crucial. And then yeah, the fab is a challenge too, and it definitely took me time. I feel so much better of where I am than, from where I started. And I came in arrogant for sure. My buddy told me it's a 5-year learning curve in the main event. And I was like, okay. I didn't say anything all puffing my chest to him like, oh no, I can definitely beat that, because I don't think I'm like the greatest player. But in my head, I was like, okay, that's for normals. I do this for a living. I can beat that curve. That's kind of what I was thinking. No, I literally won it in my 5th year. So he was 100% right, as he often is. It's Dusty, comes around in chat under the handle Doctor Who. But yeah, it's a lot of fun though. You can always co-manage too if you want to break in that way and really divvy it up. And there's been a lot of successful partnerships, but you really got to find somebody that you're really comfortable working with, that you're really comfortable telling no to and hearing no from. That second one might be more important as well for a successful partnership. You have to cede some control, and that's hard. And it's fine if it's too hard. I don't think I'm a good partner to do fantasy without clear delineations on what we're doing. And when we have that communication, that's when it becomes, in fact, I learned from Dusty how to be a better partner and like break up stuff and like talk through stuff and be a better co-manager. I do like to be in control though. Yeah, the 15-teamer, it's the best. It really is. I've narrowed my focus there. I try to still, give broad advice in my writing and podcasting and all that, because I know not everyone plays the main, not everyone plays 15-teamers. So absolutely talk about 10-team pickups, 12-team pickups, all of that. But I love the 15-team. I like to be pretty deep into the player pool. Not stupidly where you're like finding somebody who had 9 plate appearances the week before and you're like, yes, dude, I just found a gem. Like, that's too much. And I've played those leagues and I used to pretend that those were inherently better. I was that douche for sure. But this hits the perfect note of depth where there's always something in the waiver pool that is attractive, usually a good handful of players, 6 or 7 like main attractions of varying degrees, of course, but you know, quality ticket items, and then plenty of other runoff that is valuable. And a lot of times it's that runoff that becomes the gem. You know, I'll pound my chest on this one. I had a Kyle Wright for $1 at the beginning of the year. Runoff, $1. Jake Berger, $1. Christian Bethancourt was $3 for somebody, not me. So, and he's done it. Catcher Michael King has been picked up a couple times in single digits. He's been killing it. And sometimes it is the big ticket. Taylor Ward, $169. Very nice. Killing it. So, yeah, I love the 15 team. It's amazing. Oh, absolutely. Yes, when you're lower roster players, your 5th outfielder, your corner, that last starter that you streamed, when they pop off on a move that you really put your fingerprints on because that was your sleeper or whatever, those feel the best. They just feel the best. All right, so Matt Allen hates my guts. Fair. Let's get to free agency and see what's up. I don't even know that we need that much, but let's clear out the ranks and see where we're at. This is a very old free agent pool. I don't know that there's a whole lot in there that we're really going to love anyway. But let's get there. I mean, we don't need a ton either. Oh, we got some international folks coming over. Let's go. Okay. This guy's pretty nice. He's 31. He's outspoken. Not afraid to call others out. I don't think so, buddy. We don't want to hear all that bullshit. I respect your confidence, but interesting last name given your skills, my man. Mensink. 21 years old. He's got some upside. Stupid, though. Shows up on time, which is impressive given how dumb he is. That's what they're implying. They didn't say it, but they implied it. Guys, they implied it. There's some okay players for sure. Oh, here we go. 27. This guy could be kind of nice. Could be kind of nice. We're putting him in the projector without a doubt. Y'all already know. The best. Oh my God, I didn't even realize that his name is the best. Govart the best. Man, this guy, he's arrogant off rip. Just with his name, he's letting you know. His 2.3 WAR projection as is. And then if he becomes the best, as he purports that he can be, then all of a sudden he's probably quite excellent. Let's see. Yeah, 4.6 WAR. That'd be pretty sick. Respawn, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Welcome. We are doing the off-season for my Marlins franchise that I'm doing on YouTube. We've had a hell of an off-season already. What's going on, man? How are you? 36, 34, 36, 35, 30, like old-ass class, y'all. which is interesting because I feel like classes have been getting younger as guys are getting called up earlier. But what I think I've anecdotally noticed in this sim is how often those teams kept that guy for another cycle, another, 4+ year contract. So then they put him out in the free agent pool at their quote unquote, I don't want to say normal time, but the way it used to be. A lot of free agents were, um, you know, 29 was, if they were on the right side of 30 at 29, they got that extra boost. But most were in their early 30s. So this is kind of a throwback. I mean, this is actually pretty old. The top of the class, all four of the top guys are 34 or older. But again, we do have aging turned down a little bit too. So where do I find that? 0.95. So it's clicked down 5%. So we can see guys staying great longer, which is good. I like that. I don't want it to be too crazy. I don't want even somebody like Trout. I don't necessarily want him being an MVP at 41. Might be a little silly. All right, let's check out the batter pool here. Bregman's been moved over to first base. Dude rakes. Fan fave. He's killing it. He's good as hell. I mean, those skills are going to age brilliantly with those plate skills and that contact. I mean, he's 35, so he already is aging brilliantly. What's he trying to get? Wants a 5-year deal. Bold. He wants to be in control of the last year, too. Bold, my man. Bold. Jordan Walker, again, we don't need him. It's 2029. This is going to be, it's going to be for the 2030 season. It's the 2030 off season, let's say. We don't need him, but man, I want him. Just because I want another 70 power guy to go with Highland Hall. And Muller, right? Oh, he's 65. Oh, and Turner. That's what it was. Yeah, so we'd have 3 with another close. That'd be nice. But where would he play? We really don't. We really don't have a spot for him. I guess we could put him at third. Put Acosta back into the utility. I mean, we will eventually, Riven. Be patient. I know you want him earlier. I understand. He's your boy. He's awesome. He plays brilliantly. I know you kill with Trey cards, but they'll come out with a great Trey. Don't you worry. And they probably were waiting till the All-Star before preemptively doing one. Now that he didn't pop off at the All-Star, they can bring out one. And then if he does something in the playoffs, they can put out an even better one. Crochet just hit 99 there, but he's got to beat 103. So if we put Walker at third, I mean, it's going to be bad defensively. He probably wants a grip, though. Yeah. I mean, there's no universe where I would do this. Little blinding lights on the organ. We're here for it. Woo! Do I want to do this? If I click off the screen, will I have to ask for a response again, or will the submit still be there? Does anybody know? The question is, do I really want to put him at third base? I mean, the answer to that is decidedly no, but I'm willing to contradict myself. Oh, no immaculate inning. Submit will still be there. Okay. So, I mean, bad third baseman. Has a killer arm to maybe make up for some things, but no real range. Like, it's not good. But, I mean, the rest of it is pretty nice. For WAR projection, 128 OPS plus or WRC plus, or well, it does say OPS plus, but they're very close to interchangeable. He's coming off a bad year. I wonder, that's probably keeping the price down a little bit, to be honest. You know, if he's coming off 2028, I don't think we're getting him for under 20 mil per year on 3 years. And it's only a 2-year commitment. I think I kind of fuck with it. I think it would spell the end for Romero. Got him on strikes. Oh, we're getting a nasty Clase with hella strikeout. Yeah, you not even probably. No, probably needed. I promise. There's no world where we're not getting one. I love his cards too. Let's go, baby. That'll be dope. That'll be dope. So, you know what? I'm gonna. Yeah, Manoa's gonna get one too. Multiple guys can get them. They just give them to like standout guys, right? I don't know if there's any sort of limit. All right, we're gonna offer this deal. I'm here for it. We're gonna do it. So then we have some pretty interesting depth. You know, Cashman and Acosta become depth. Romero is probably done on the team. We still have Watson who can play outfield. So yeah, I like where this is going. I mean, he might not sign it. We'll see. On the pitching side, we're probably set. Oh, whoa. How many guys did we lose? I didn't think we were losing that many. Okay, it was Nardi, Allen, Meyer. I think Armstrong was probably on the team, even though we don't really use him. Oh, Garrett. So that's 4 right there. I mean, yeah, that'll do it. That'll clear it out in a heartbeat. Yeah, that'd be 13. So, whew, I wasn't expecting it for some reason. I knew it was going to happen, but at the same time, it shocked me. All right, so we got to kind of remake the bullpen. That's okay. That's kind of our thing. You know? No one's going to be on waivers yet, though. I don't know exactly when waivers starts. What's been the best trade so far? The one where I got Oscar Colas. I think that would go down as my best. So, got him for Akil Badu and Ezekiel Tovar. And he went and put up 2.3 WAR. You know, he was a good player. You know, we had just had a 4-win season with him. And he's one of my favorite players in real life too. But we needed offense. We needed an infusion of like pop. So Badu was easy. And Tovar's defensive stud. That's all he was ever going to be, though. No bat. And Colas was one of the best power hitters in the league. We only had him for 2 years, but boy, do I remember those very fondly. 53 homers in his first year, 35 the next, and then was instrumental in getting us J-Rod and Noelve. Stanton wins MVP. Yep, getting a 99 then. And then with Noelve, we just freaking got Muller. So this chain just keeps going. Because we'll probably end up trading Muller at some point while he's still good. So first and foremost, oh man, yeah, the minors have been thinned out a bit too. This is good. This is good. I wish even fewer guys were here. We have 19 still. Let's see who's maybe coming up. First off, do we have any lefties that could make the team? I don't have a starting role for Puente, so I think I'll probably start him in the minors and he'll be our first guy up. Or maybe it's time to just bring him up. God, he'll be nasty out of the pen to start, and then he's just the first man in. I mean, Mata's good. Mata's just really solid. All my homies hate Tony Gonsolin. Dude, poor Gonsolin getting absolutely cooked. He had a tough one. Twas tough. Twas a bit of a tough one for the old Gonsonator. Does he still go by that nickname, the Gonsonator? I don't think he goes by that. Oh, Kershaw is so easily the right answer. I can't believe anybody's actually arguing it, to be honest. It's an exhibition game. It's a showcase. It's as much. It's the most show you can get, right? Like the whole thing. Obviously, all of sports are a show. They're entertainment, but obviously they're big business too. But nothing gets more show than the All-Star game. It's literally an exhibition. You're supposed to promote the storylines, the stories, all that sort of good stuff. How in God's name can you rightfully argue Sandy there? You can't look beyond first half production, right? Like I'm blown away that so many people tripped up over that easy one. That's an easy one, man. That's a layup. That's a layup, Kershaw there. Are you kidding?
Technically, Sandy has 72 more innings of quality.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Do you know how lame you sound? Like, shut up. It's not like it's charity either. Kershaw's been a god. Yes, he's been hurt, so he does have like half the innings. It's not a knock on Sandy. We're not arguing the two. It's not the statistical comparison. We're putting out the best story, dude. It was so easy. It would have been a travesty if they didn't start him. Like, seriously. As much of a travesty as any of it can be. Travesty within that realm, which means not at all, because it doesn't matter. But it would have been very stupid, I think. Yeah, it's like a career achievement for him, too. Which, again, he doesn't even have... it's not charity. And by the way, I don't say that as like a sneak diss on Pujols and Miggy. They deserve that, too. That is also brilliant. They should do that every year. Every year. Two legends. And try to match them up. Like, next year, you know, maybe hopefully, like, Greinke or Verlander would be in the National League, so you can do one of each. And, you know, always try to have an AL/NL type deal. But if you got to shoehorn it and it's two from the same league because it's two absolute legends retiring, well, or close to retirement, because I know Miggy's not necessarily hanging it up. That's the thing, too. That's the whole thing, Riven. He's been brilliant this year. He's the best pitcher of his era. I can't believe some people needed to be talked into it. It's the same with the Ohtani as the best player thing. Like, these are easy points that people are fumbling. You have to be talked into that? And you say you follow this game? Sorry, I'm going to go condescending douche of like, You don't know what you're talking about if you're saying some dumb shit like that. If you're on some dumb shit, you know, totally missing the point of why Kershaw started that game, and you're arguing the stats instead of the story, which it objectively should be the story for the All-Star game, not the stats. Same with people crying about the Kershaw or the Contreras brothers playing. Shut the hell up. That's a great story, and it's not like either of them weren't deserving. You know? Man, we need some lefties. We don't even have any. We might splurge. You know, I just spent this whole offseason setting up how much we needed to free up money because we can't spend big on a reliever. I'm going to go out and fuck around and buy some expensive-ass reliever. Like a dumbass. Get over here, Alexis Diaz. Nah, it's a righty. If he was a lefty, man, I'd fuck around and do some dumb shit. Indigo Diaz, our old friend, he's unmotivated. We killed his motivation. Don't look this up, but I'm pretty certain that he was all green on all 4 of these. He had the best personality profile ever. And then he had to face us in the playoffs. And, well, the rest is history. Try to find the years where he faced us. All right, let's look for... Wait, what? Why can't you do a filter on the handedness one? That's stupid. Like you can, but maybe not on the shorthand one, because this is actually throws, not T. And they are different. Anyway. Exactly, Hoko. Yeah, nobody's tuning in to hear the XFIP that somebody had. I love that shit too. This is not me being like, nerdy stats aren't cool. I love that shit. But this is like, enjoy the game and like embrace the stories when they're sitting right in front of your face and they're awesome. 2 brothers starting, both super deserving. How's that a problem? The legend pitcher, it's in his home park. He's still a legend right now, pitching brilliantly, and he's healthy enough and ready to pitch in the All-Star game. He gets to start, guaranteed. Easy. Slam dunk. 360 reverse. Like, what the fuck? So easy. So easy. Caleb Ferguson's only $2 million. Or at least that's what it says, right? I mean, if he's coming that cheap, I'm in. I mean, yeah. For 1 year, all day. I'll even be a total piece of shit and try to talk him down from that. I'm grinding out pennies over here on these pixels. That's the thing, too. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, it won't change how I feel, but it would only add to it. It wouldn't subtract. But I think this is also the first year that he ever started, right? So that's just another icing on the cake of like, duh. But even if it's not, I don't care. But I thought I read that somewhere, and it might be incorrect. So definitely correct me if I'm wrong. Andrew Perez looking kind of right with it too. This guy could be a killer stopper. He wants quite a bit more though. Oh, for 3 years too, my man. Chill, brother. Tit scratch. He's not bad. Not a bad reliever, and can definitely go multiple innings. What's he want? Tit Scratch trying to get 8 milli for 3 years though, brother, please. In this economy? No sir. It's gonna be a no sir from this one. Would you do that? Oh, you would. Cool. Yeah, and like they might. I think they gotta kind of stick to one of each league. I think that you really have to make it work. I don't know if I can afford Tit Scratch. I might have to withdraw that. He might not like that. We might need to bargain hunt a little bit more. We're just shopping at the top of the scale all willy-nilly. Did that not work for some reason? There we go. We can just get Josh Taylor's crusty ass back over here. Wait, was that... He was with us, wasn't he? Yeah. Making sure I wasn't conflating Sims again. Although, I think he's been a Dillo, too, so I could easily conflate him. This guy's kind of interesting. Drew Rom. We should get Drew Rom and Drew Romo as a pitcher-catcher battery. I don't know why. It's just because their names are somewhat similar. There's like no joke there. It's just like, those are similar. Those are the same almost. That's joke, right? That's joke funny? Them similar, that's joke funny. Thank you. Please clap. Extreme ground ball, too. I do like that. What's this guy's deal? How's this only a 50? Everything's better than a 50. And he's a 50. I'm sorry, what? Son of a bitch. Oh man, we're gonna get hammered by the fans when Braxton Garrett signs somewhere. He only wants 4 mil, but like, if I'm spending 4 mil on a reliever, they gotta be a power reliever. Can't be finesse. Just can't do it. This guy has nasty stuff. 28. What's he want? 2.4. That could be our dude. Spencer Von Skoyak. That's just a cool name. Damn, Ray Kerr bringing it at a hundo at age 35. From the left side, shit. I think we had this guy. Yeah, we did. He still hasn't made the majors. Oh yeah, he did for 14 innings. They did not go well. Raker absolutely should have been a power hitter. He's a real raker up there. Missed opportunity. All right, Ferguson's fine. I don't know about this tit scratch. I don't know about 7 mil on that. I'm regretting it. I think I'm going to pull it. He's not going to be happy about that. We don't need that. Psych. And then Jordan Walker might be our big signing here. And then we'll find some other pitching. It's fine. All right, let's move forward a little bit. Hall of Fame voting time. Let's go. I'm about to cast that ballot. Oh, speak of the devil, Kershaw. Here we go. Oh, this is a class right here. I think I'm popping Wayno in there. Oh, Votto's going in. Man, there's some really interesting names here, but they don't. They're just short. I think Holiday's just short. He's excellent. So is Kutch, so is Braun. They were all brilliant for periods of time, without a doubt. Oh yeah, Posey for sure. And Yachty. They're getting some love. No, Posey for sure. I didn't see the catchers because their jaws isn't going to be as high necessarily. But yeah, they're easy, both of them. Yachty too, for me. Oh, Kimbrel, I'm definitely for, closers getting in. They're very important, and he's one of the best. Like, I think Wagner should absolutely be in. Dude, Bartolo getting 39% of the vote. Get out of here. Stop it. Right now. Cut that shit out. Love Cole Hamels. Not a Hall of Famer. Very good, though. Very good. Wagner should absolutely already be in. 1,000%. Yeah, I think I'm only at 9 here. That'd be really cool, Rolo. Yeah, Kimbrel was just completely lights out. And again, it's a position. Some people kind of get up in arms about it a little bit. It's like, I mean, same with the DH. Like, they're not going to get rid of those positions, man. So, like, we need to recognize that we need to start putting the best of those positions into the fucking Hall of Fame. Like, I don't get the people that get so hung up about it. Like, there's legitimate people that don't think DHs should be able to make the Hall of Fame. And, like, I get it. You can really change the game with defense. Defense is very important. I would never suggest otherwise. But it's not a 50-50 proposition. You can deliver much more than 50% of your value via hitting in a big way. And, you can make that pie a 75-25 where you're delivering enough hitting to where it doesn't matter that you don't add defense. Jordan Walker likes our offer. I imagine Ferguson will too. Uh-oh. Nard Dog. And so it begins. He goes to Houston. Yo, he fell off, didn't he? Oh, wait, that's not. He's 55 with us. Oh, no, he was a 60. Okay, so now he is a 55. He did fall off. L plus ratio. Oh, wait, they did put him at starter. Cage, you called it. You called it so hard. You called it so hard. Absolutely, Kyle. Yes. There needs to be extra love there when they actually do survive because it's so hard. And take even somebody like Kimbrel, you know, who has had some lulls, but he keeps fighting and getting back up, you know. I mean, we left him for dead a couple years ago. I was laughing at Justin's one of our biggest, like, inside jokes now is to bring up Kimbrel. I talked him out of ranking him top 10. I was like, bro, what are you doing, dude? Dude's cooked. Because I thought 2019, you know, I was too early. But the reason was 2018 saw them walks up again after the big 2017 dip down to 1.8 walks. He was back up to 4.5 in 2018, then fell apart in 19. And so I was like, yo, this guy's garbage. Get out of here. So he was bad in the pandemic year, only 15 innings, but I was like, you know, going off of 19, I'm like, he's cooked. Justin had him top 10 coming into 2021. I was like, you're insane. He puts up a 2.26 ERA and a .91 WHIP. Now he's been bumpy again this year, so you know we are in the tumultuous part of his career for sure. But age 22 to 30, Kimbrel put up 533 innings with a 1.91 ERA and a .92 WHIP and 868 strikeouts in 533 innings. That's filthy. 333 saves. That's right. He waited. I forgot about that. That's right. But yeah, he's a G, man, and like I'm always gonna respect the best of the best closers as guys who should be Hall of Fame worthy. Absolutely. So let's see where our fan interest is right now. It's at 63. We're in some trouble for sure with some of our guys that are going to be picked up. But is Jordan Walker any good for that? Is he going to help us out? Yes. Okay, that's good. He didn't get any offers? I thought he was getting worse offers because of the QO pick. I thought he was getting bad offers, and so he waited until the pick wasn't attached anymore. Okay, and Ferguson's very popular, so we'll mitigate some of it if we get both these guys. Here's hoping. Tom, thanks for the follow. We really remade the team this year, this offseason here. These two pieces pretty much be the last two major pieces, and we'll continue to add some supplemental pitching. But yeah, we made some pretty big moves. You know what we should be looking for? Some potential minor league free agents. Actually, let's look for some pitchers. Anything here? Jorge Arredondo, good personality. He's 17. Fuck it, I'll sign him. Mel Marachi, Also 17. Also a great personality class. Also sign him. Easy peasy. Anybody got a live arm out there? Xavier Brown. Nah. Not much by way of pitching. Ugh. Gross. We did cut the chaff a bit with a lot of our minors. So if we find some guys that are like super young, there's only this many guys 23 and under. I'll bump it up a little bit for hitters. That seems very low. Prickly disposition. What a dick. Just call him a dickhead. This guy's a real dickhead here. Nah, I think we're good. Not too much there to be looking at. Let's go back to the pitchers. Pitching free agents. Go. Let's see. What do we got? Taylor Rogers' stuff has dwindled as he approaches his 39th birthday, but he's still kind of getting it done. He's putting up good ERAs despite some pretty high whips. He's dodging the proverbial raindrops for sure. For sure. Bump it up a little bit here. I could be convinced to maybe get a starter. Like, Morissette is actually kind of depth right now for the rotation. He has 50 stamina, you could definitely do it. But as a reliever, he goes up to a 75 stuff. Filthy. Big year for Becerra. He's maxed out on stuff, which is unfortunate. Hey, Hoko, happy birthday, man. That's awesome. I almost said welcome to your 30s, but I'm in my 40s, so I can't welcome you to that age bracket anymore. I'm old as shit. Braden Zarbniski. Good old Zarbniski. Why are these dudes old as shit? Lucas Sims, broken ass. Yeah, I figured he will not be this good when he comes back from that torn UCL at age 35. No shot. Wanderson Charles. Very interesting. You're walking or striking out. Nothing in between. This guy's crazy. That walk rate is bananas, man. I can't do it. That's crazy. Oh, the Diaz brothers are free agents at the same time. Isn't that cute? Aw. Yes, good luck when you get All-Star pack. Oh, I did one home run derby pack on my phone and I got base. Boo. Who are the starters in this class? Are there any good ones? Oh my god, Reed Detmer's sick personality, dude. Gross. Tatsumi Arita. Oh yeah, we saw him. Outspoken. Don't want it. I want to put Matt Brash in the bullpen. like you will be in real life. But he's gonna want starter price. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, he's won a Pedro. Holy shit. Holy shit. What year was it? 26. 321, 18. I mean, better the year before, but in much fewer innings. Diesel, what's going on? Oh, Dab. Oh, man. I wish I could go. We're going to see Noel Miller do comedy. Or else I would consider going down there. See if my brother wanted to go or something. Damn. My boy GG's still out here. Age 38. Still doing his thing. Who the hell was I just looking at? Oh yeah, Brash. Nah, I can't sign him. It's like this money's burning a hole in my pocket. It's not even that much money. We don't even have that much money. And I'm just like, I want to spend it. But why? I think Puente is going to make the team. He's already got 75 stuff. Like, why burn those? Why burn those bullets in the minors? You know? So if we get Ferguson, that'll be 6 relievers. Okay. We're still going to need at least one more lefty, though. Actually, you know what? We need relievers. Fuck it, man. We gotta save. We'll wait till the Rule 5. Yeah, that's I'm done here. If we get Walker and Ferguson and these 2 minor leaguers, I'm good. Let's get to the Rule 5. It's coming up in about 3 weeks game time. No, real time. I'm gonna make y'all wait. Everyone favors. Okay. Now accept. Two accepted. No, but not the minor leaguers. Great. Seattle got the #1 pick. Clase going to the Mets or the Yankees? Which New York? The Mets. All right, let's place those minor leaguers. Well, yeah, that's perfect. There's 17. They do need to be in the very low minors. All right, come on, Walker and Ferguson. Let's go. You guys are ready? Disappear. Shit. Can you guys sign before the Rule 5? Let's go! Got both on the same day. All right, fan interest jumps to 78. Holy shit. Oh, they're amped about Walker. They did not overstate it this time. The overall fan interest increase is amazing. God damn right it is. Ferguson, significantly. So the double whammy there. I think this is a save high. Absolutely has to be. There's no way this is not the highest I've ever reached. Even more than the World Series. Now, it's going to go down from here. Braxton Garrett's going to sign. Max Meyer's going to sign. Oh, he already did. And he was popular. Oh, it didn't hurt us. Or if it did, we didn't get an email about it. Yo, fans are going off in Miami. Did Braxton generate anything? He still doesn't have a team. Okay. Oh, did Matt Allen get signed? What are you asking for these days? Oh, remember when you wouldn't take my 11 mil? Punk ass, bitch ass, hoe ass. Yeah, you didn't want my 12 mil for 3 years. Haha, idiot. We do run this baseball shit in the AL. Let's go. Sparrow, what if we high key, like, always bragged about AL All-Star success and, like, we had no hint of irony? We're just like, oh, you root for NL? Fucking loser, bro. Bro, you're whack. I mean, it's kind of like it. Oh, wait. Is this because Matt Allen's showing SP? Okay, that's why. That's why. I believe he can be better than this as a starter. I think I'm going to try to sign him, and he's going to be like starter depth in kind of a hybrid role, like almost maybe even like a follower role. Well, I'm kind of starting him, but I'm trying to milk his relief skills. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you like pitchers batting? We got a pitcher that bats pretty well. Diesel, that's so good. Oh, you guys were obsessed with that shit? We got one for you. That's amazing. Just freaking huge American League pride. Just league pride for no reason. Bro, I rep for the AL. Shut the fuck up, bro. Fucking NL ass bitch. Just angry with anybody who roots for the NL. No DH having sons of bitches. All right. When you get him for like 9 mil. He's got to get some starts. You know, you got to be like 125 innings minimum to be worth that much. You can't just be a straight up 80 inning reliever for that kind of money. It is a little bit of a splurge, but I believe because of his actual stuff, these pitches individually, he throws hard. He's got the adaptability and work ethic. I think he can push his starter stuff close to the 60 that it is as a reliever. I think. / hope. Oh my God, yes. And I gotta be honest, MPD, rest his soul. My dad's birthday was on Sunday. But my dad did that shit. And I always roasted him. I'm like, no, Dad. I'm not fucking rooting for OU. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if that's money for the conference. I'm not seeing any of it. Shut up, Dad. We don't need money. I'm not doing that. Suiji, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. Look at Shark coming around that corner. Yeah, my dad would do that. I would roast him all the time. That was one sports thing we were not seeing eye to eye on. I'm like, no. Yeah, like I was supposed to be rooting for A&M before they, bolted the SEC. I gotta be rooting for OU? No. All right, Rule 5 coming up. This is where we put the finishing touches on our bullpen. Team has had a makeover, y'all. Like, for real. Full scale. I knew we were going to be making some changes. I didn't know it was going to be quite like this. Things have shifted. Now, our defense, our infield defense definitely got worse. Jordan Walker is not a good defender, but we're going for it with the offense. And we got T-Money and Acosta on the bench and Watson. We have Romero on the bench too, but that's 14 hitters. We're not going to have that. Romero's probably not surviving this team. The Vandals. You rocking them Vandals? All right, let's hit a save here because I've done a lot. And then let's see who we need to put on the Rule 5. Or, I mean, on the 40 to protect from the Rule 5. All right, it's Rule 5 time. Let's see what we get. Give me a hot draft pool here. Scroll. All right, we see some green. Okay, including Jonathan Bowen, a player that used to be ours. No lefties, though. That's the bummer. So we got Alcala. He's kind of expensive, too. Oh shit. I almost traded for this guy. I almost traded for him a couple seasons ago when he had a higher upside. He's advanced from there and, you know, showed that, okay, he's not quite going to reach that, but he's still pretty decent. Let me run these current numbers. Because I don't know the last time I put him on the calculator. Let's just put him at first. Excuse me. His position is listed as shortstop. That's adorable. I'm going to max him out just to see what that max yields. Max out would be 2.5 wins. That's not bad. Not bad at all. That said, we can't take him. There's no spot. We can really only afford pitchers. I saw Justin Wilson and I got excited, but it's not that Justin Wilson. Even though the picture kind of looks like, maybe it is, like it just draws in Justin Wilson's picture no matter what. Damn, Gurriel's fallen to Rule 5 status at age 36. I doubt he'll be picked up. Let's see if anybody goes here. Zach Mccabe. Oh, hey, our old guy. He had that year where he led the league in ERA and WHIP. It was like Martin Perez this year. Basically just out of nowhere dominating. There goes Munoz. excuse me. I don't know how Minnesota let him go. They're idiots. He beasted this year too at AAA and the majors. They couldn't find a spot for him. Really? Really? But whatever. See if anybody else gets going. Oh, Adam Frazier. Adam Frazier is 38, getting Rule 5'd. What, dude? Kyle, your team messed up, dude. There goes Jonathan Bowen to the Tigers. He went to the Guru, and that's why we traded him. Instant deal when he went to the Guru. I made him New York's problem. I was like, nope. Oh, there goes Alcala. He's still a big arm. We Akil Badude again. You kind of did. You kind of did. Ruben Ramirez goes to Philly. Another guy we probably would have drafted. Thanks a lot. It's not that fruitful of a Rule 5. When the fuck do we pick? 26th. We gotta be close. Damn, only 19? Shit. Louis Varland. Extreme fly ball. Fuck all that. Alright. Do you like anybody? Nope. Well, too damn bad. Wait, this guy's a 75 potential. I'm gonna take this guy and just put him in the majors. We can afford that spot, yeah, with low work ethic. It's perfect. I mean, the waiver wire might be the better bet. Like a post-spring training waiver wire. This guy kind of making a grip. 3 mil. These guys are old. Rule 5 guys are supposed to be young. Look at this guy. What the hell? 90 stuff, but 30 movement and 35 control. Is the dumbest changeup ever at a 95. Yeah, I guess the Rule 5 just isn't delivering anything here. I don't think we're taking anybody. Was this guy from our organization? Sure was. Oh yeah, I remember this trade. That was a long time ago. I already know what list this guy's on. Yep. Put everyone on that damn stoppers list. I think I wouldn't even make a good stopper either. He must have had different grades. I don't know. Chomping on all these Doritos over here. Yeah, these guys aren't good. Alright, we'll skip. Ruh-roh. Whoops. Maybe I should have protected him. I mean, it's not that special. Like, the plate skills are good, but no defense, no power. I'm gonna max it and see what it looks like. And 2 WAR, 1.8. Like, it's alright. I mean, if I had seen him, I would have saved him, but I missed it. There were quite a few picks. See, I still don't get this. How does he have 45 stuff when every pitch is 55 or better? And he throws 94, 96, extreme ground ball. That makes no sense. What is the disconnect there? Because it doesn't make any sense. Makes no sense. Alright, let's see who makes the Hall of Fame. Do we have anything pending? I think our offseason's pretty much over. Oh yeah, Matt Allen. You gonna sign or what? Or what, dude? Aaron Ashby. Oh, he was a wish list guy. How much did he sign for? 4.2, that's pretty good. He's one of Cy, or Pedro. That was many moons ago, though. Matt Allen, are you ready to sign, buddy? Please. That's not a bad deal. 3 years, 32 mil for Sugar Shane. He is coming off injury, though, or he's still in it. Yeah, 2 to 3 more months with shoulder inflammation, though, so there is some risk. Definitely some risk there. Camilo Duvall is an angel. He wasn't even a free agent target this year. That's from a different year. Maybe just last year, but. All right, Matt Allen signs. Yay. Don't let me down. Be good. Does AA suit you? We have too many guys at AAA. Sorry. Sorry, Danny. I tricked you. I completely tricked you. what role I had Morris. I think I had him at the setup. And Allen in the stopper role. When will people start getting waived? Oh, there's some waves. Oh, I guess throughout the offseason as free agents are happening. Yeah. No lefties, but both these guys are pretty good. I can definitely take this guy. Adrian Hernandez. He's pretty good. What do we need? All right, so we actually only have one pitcher spot left, and we need a lefty badly. Can I send this guy down? Or is it still technically this year? I think it is. Maybe until the preseason begins. All right, let's see who makes the Hall of Fame. Better be some studs. Why are they showing me this guy? God damn it. That interminable stoppers list. All right, Kershaw, Waino, and Scherzer all going together. That's a pretty good class right there. I can get behind that. I don't have any problems with those. So in this world, Waino's career ended this year. Is that how it's happening in real life? Did he say that this is his final year? Or is it undecided? Definitely adds, a nice 106 innings from the postseason. I think the tough part is we need to restructure everything. I think he said he's done. That's what I thought. Because, if we look at the... Excuse me. Sorry, freaking Sprite is so fucking carbonated. He's just talking on fucking Barney from Simpsons. But 52.6 Jaws is not bad. Average Hall of Famer 74. You're like, damn, that's so far off. God, sorry, I'm all over the place with this fucking Sprite. No more Sprite on stream. And it's such a different pitching environment. They just can't accumulate as much. They're just not going to. So we have to readjust our. I think we have to readjust our metrics a bit. So I do kind of look at him as somebody who's a Hall of Famer. So I wouldn't be against that vote. Posey should be higher than this. This is bad. 4th year, Posey. Sputtering, come on. I mean, he's slowly trickling up. He's gonna get there. It seems pretty clear, but still. And I don't get all bent out of shape on first ballot or not. If they're a Hall of Famer, they're a Hall of Famer. all that shit, you know, if they cared about that shit, and obviously the people that talk about it today weren't necessarily around when the thing started, I understand that. But if we really cared about that shit, we wouldn't have had, and I don't say this to denigrate the player that I'm about to reference. It's just a joke that he was the first to do this. But if we really cared about all this first ballot and the prestige of being first ballot or high vote count, then a fucking reliever wouldn't have been our first unanimous ever with Mariano Rivera. Like, that's the stupidest thing ever. It's nothing against Mo. He is unanimous. But he should have been like the 100th unanimous guy. It's so dumb. Anyway, rant over. All right, let's start the preseason. Can someone drop a lefty, please, please? Exactly. That's a great point, Kyle. The irony that they hate relievers. They're so tough on them. And then the one unanimous guy is a reliever. That's hilarious. Perfect, Javi. Thank you. I think we can wait for even better. I do kind of like this guy. I think we have two spots because I'm going to put Benito. I think we can put him back in the minors. Oh, wait, no. This is his last option year. Oh, okay. Well, I might just cut him. Remember, he was just a warm body. We just needed somebody. He didn't even end up pitching for us. We just had a spot. So I'm just going to cut him. Maybe I'll try to trade him. I hate wasting money. I wonder if anyone wants Corbin Dickerson's bitch ass. Get out of my sight, Corbin. Actually, let's go pitcher only. Why can't you be a lefty? Why can't any of you hoes be lefties? I'm in for either or both, as it were. Mattingly and Keith Hernandez, especially Keith. I mean, everyone that speaks of him from that era, obviously I wasn't around for his peak. I did see, you know, I vaguely was aware of him as a kid, but not anything that mattered, you know. His last All-Star season was 87. My first baseball memories are from 87, but they're not from about Keith Hernandez, so I didn't see any of it. But they just say, like, he was transcendent on defense, and he actually changed the game as a first baseman defending, which is rare. And it's not like he was a slug as a hitter. While he didn't crush the ball for first baseman, which is, you know, the prototypical, he was a 128 OPS plus. Dude got on base. Love Keith Hernandez's game. As far as Mattingly goes, I think Mattingly comes up short on, well, maybe not. I was gonna say short on volume, but he did get almost 1,800 games, 2,100 hits. He's really good. Mattingly was a G. Mattingly's probably Hall of Very Good. You know, I really think that. I think he and Hernandez aren't that close. I think Hernandez is a cut above. So yeah, I'm a little bit softer on Mattingly than I thought after further inspection. Is Olsen a lefty? No, damn it. Yo, Reese Olson in real life is a Tiger. I think we got him for Daniel Norris. And he's been having a bananas fucking season. He's kind of smoothed it out a little bit and regressed a little bit. But his ERA is up to 4.30, but his skills are still hot. 112 strikeouts in 75 innings. That's good as hell. Oh yeah, his last 4 starts before the break were pretty crummy. His first 13 starts, Reese Olson had a 3.24 ERA with 90 punchies in 58 innings. And then in those final 4 heading into the break, actually I don't know if it was their break, heading into the MLB All-Star break, 7.94 ERA with 7 homers in 17 innings. That'll do it. 7 homers in 17 innings. Yeah, but you can't do that, Rolo, because here's the thing. By framing it like that, you're acknowledging that you don't believe that Harold Baines should be in. So you can't then turn around and use him as a, hall pass to bring in a bunch of other guys that you think are a little bit better than him, but still maybe not, not automatically worthy. So I would not use other players like that as a litmus test, use Baines as a litmus test against those other players. Because most people acknowledge that he's one of the weaker Hall of Famers. So beating him is kind of like status quo. Most of us agree that he shouldn't have made it, based on merits alone. And I really hate dogging him out, man. Because, again, he did nothing wrong for that. He just got awarded by a Veterans Committee and, was he going to say no? But, yeah, it is a little bit of a flimsy Hall of Famer. He's a very, very, very good player, an excellent hitter who played until he was 42. But I think he comes up short. But he's in, so let the man enjoy his awesomeness. But I don't want to use that, what I believe is a mistake by the Veterans Committee, to then just like greenlight everybody. Because then you're saying like present day, like already right now, Judge and Springer are Hall of Famers. Shin-Soo Choo, Jason Hayward. I mean, if you're using Baines as the litmus test, Nelson Cruz is substantially better. So then you're like, well, you got to put him in. So it just becomes a really ugly, slippery slope. So you don't want to get too hung up on that. Like I said, I don't hate the Mattingly case. I think the Hernandez case is stronger. Cade Povich, are you lefty? Oh, you're lefty. Let's go. You are. Extreme fly ball, but I do like our ballpark to maybe hide a little bit of that. 40 movement, extreme ground ball. Man, you're really testing me there. You know I need a lefty. You're really jamming me up on this. But I think I'm going to end up doing it. Are we ready to trade Corbin Dickerson? I mean, do I really need to continue to torture myself? He's terrible. I hope Corbin Dickerson's better than this in real life. Luigi Hernandez, Jamie Melendez. Throws, or bats left-handed, but he throws right-handed. Edward Pullman. Oh, no, he's not even good. Never mind. All right, I think Cade it is. Angel Zerpa, nah. All right, we can bookmark the Cade Povich thing, but we might as well shop around a little bit. If we're going to go out and try to get that lefty reliever, let's search. Wait, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Go back. Sortable stats. Pitching. No, we want pitching free agents. Actually, I would prefer somebody on the right side of 30. Lefties. Where you at, lefties? Hook it up. Oh, right. Are we angling for a new closer? Oh, he's a starter. 80 stuff. I mean, I get it. That can carry you to, like, at least being a mid-rotation kind of guy. You don't got to do much more than that. All right, let's sort by stuff. Vladez, Acuna, 25 control. Oh my God, nope. I just want somebody good. Oh, Loose is a two-time Pedro winner. He's an absolute god. What's he make these days? Oh shit, he's about to go up 10 mil. Oh, there's Povich right there. Okay, he's pretty good. He's one of the better lefties out there on the right side of 30. Sorted by stuff. I mean, yeah. Where did I see this guy? Oh, he's a free agent. I'll try to sign this guy too. Sure. All right, I think we're going to do the Povich deal. I think that's it for Corbin Dickerson. Cue the boys to men. It's so hard. Man, I wanted him to be good. I was so excited. He was our first ever draft pick. He was looking nice on draft night. Thought we had a stud. Chat concurred, or in this case, YouTube comments concurred. It was a well-regarded pick. We thought we had it, but alas, it wasn't to be. Let's see if we can get away with something cheaper here. Okay, so they'll just do it for Benito. So I'll just do that. We can keep Corbin Dickerson. So all that bullshit I just spouted about leaving him, well, we still got him. Jeremiah Green, there's no world where we'd look like idiots if we accepted this deal. You're a moron, dude. Look at the team needs. Who cares? This guy's 29, waiver claim, like just vanilla as fuck. Povich is better, objectively, and we desperately need a lefty. You're a moron, Jeremiah Green. I've hated everything you've said so far. Gary Sheffield looking some bitch. We work well with temperamental people. Yeah, probably because you piss everybody off. And you think that you're vibing with them. That's just, you just piss everyone off with the dumb shit you say, Jeremiah Green. Alright, we're doing this deal. Unless I can snake a pick. Alright, I'm a greedy Gus. I need round 6. Pick 9 though, don't I? Oh, just simply give one of your best players. Fair enough. Alright, we'll just do this straight up. Okay, cool. We got our lefty. Povich got a little love going too. Cool. Very pop. Very pop. We are at 79. Let's fucking go, dude. Yo. There's still a few guys out there that could get signed that could lower it, but we're looking good here. Look at this. We only have 3 guys under 40 or under 50 on the active roster. In fact, not even really, because oh no, we're at 26 players exactly. Never mind. I was gonna say if we're at the full 28, we need to cut 2 anyway. But I was incorrect. We're putting together a team, man. But there's still a lot of work to be done. Make no mistake about it. One thing I'm marinating on and thinking about, and if anybody has ideas either in the Twitch chat or watching this on YouTube, is definitely I want to be thinking about and making sure that I have ways of getting immersion for y'all and myself with the rest of the league as we move away from players that we just inherently know. I don't want us to lose sight of creating new fun players to be in love with. We still got Torque and Jorge Polanco and Adley. Like, we're not there yet, but that next wave is coming. We've got a couple of the guys in an Arcadian Miller or a Highland Hall. Jonathan Turner even is an up-and-comer, big-time, next big thing for us. So we've got some of them, but obviously there's other guys out there in the league. So I'm always marinating on ideas on how to make sure that we're all staying engaged with the rest of the league, because in a couple seasons, it's really going to be scant. Like, Julio's going to be in his mid-30s before we know it. And when he's in his mid-30s, it's gonna be light on real noticeable names. But I don't want to just stop when that happens. I want to make sure we're building up that world to where we're like, oh fuck, man, Luis Becerra, and I'm only naming our players because I'm looking at them, but or even whoever the next Hudson Luce is, because he's actually probably getting older himself. He's 28, so he's like with J-Rod, where when he gets to his mid-30s, that's when we know that we're really turning a corner into either guys that are real players, but they're present day, like teenagers, but OOTP has them loaded in, or straight out created guys. Crew, what's up, by the way? Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you earlier when you were telling me to chew my food. I did, don't worry. I didn't choke at all. Let me put a link to that Twitter. I will click it. I want to check it out. Is it appropriate? I mean, I'm not at work, so I could click on work inappropriate, but is it funny, silly? What am I getting at? Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask you guys. Oh, man, it's hard. Rolo, I'm going to go with Manoah, though. I loved Manoah out there. That is, I think Manoah might be hyperbolic, and I consistently rag on people not to get too lost in the moment and say everything in the moment is the best this or the worst that. But I think it's in contention for the best mic'd up moment ever. Like, I really do. Oh, so I was gonna ask you, what do you guys think of this this cat game that came out? Are any of y'all getting that Stray game? If you could change the animal, I would legitimately get it. Like, if I could be a dachshund or an otter, I swear to God, I would get it. Although this cat has a pretty Char attitude, knocking all these fucking paint cans off. Char wishes she was a cat. Char has an internalized dogogeny. Like, she shits on dogs. She wishes she was a cat. She's like, dogs are so fucking stupid. I'm like, Char, you are a dog. Yeah. And we're freaking assholes.
Guns don't work on Sunday.
Reminds me of Puss in Boots. That's really funny. Crewhound, this is hilarious and absurd. And I'm here for it. I'm here for absurd shit. I mean, the game looks cool, though. It really does. I don't think I'd play it, especially in the middle of the baseball season. It does look pretty cool, though, even as somebody who's not a big cat fan. It does look pretty neat, though. All right, well, let's put him in the setup role right now. Come in as early as the 6th. He's got the stammy for it. Frankly, so can Morrison. He's got 50 stam. And all 4 of them can close. We don't care what you fantasy dweebs want. We let anybody close. I purposely run the team to fuck with fantasy dweebs. I turned on my people. Athletic did a whole report on me as a GM. Conducted the interview, and he asked me a question. He's like, you have the most spread out save totals every year. What's the deal? You used to play fantasy, don't you know? You know how how annoying that is. And I was just like, fuck them kids. And then I flipped the table and walked out of the interview. It's pretty dope. It's pretty cool, bro. It's pretty fucking cool. All right, we really cut some chaff here in the minors. I am really excited about this for sure. I know that sounded sarcastic, but it is the truth. We were overloaded with mid-30s pretty much across the board. We got 40 at the Hammerheads right now. We'll move a bunch of guys up. All right, let's move over. I wonder what the summary's looking like. All right, I mean, we never do well on this. I understand, you know, you got to count what you lost, too. I get it. I understand how it works. But, like, I always feel like they have us, you know, near even or even in the red. And I'm like, did I really lose? But, okay, sure. You know, it's a calculation. So, yes. No, I'd be promoting shutdowns. Vaguely recall that name. I mean, we did get rid of a lot of talent. There's a few guys that I'm definitely going to miss. And we did lose a lot of talent. We only brought in 7 players. I mean, I guess, but one's an 80. Current 70. 70 potential. 55 potential. 55. 60. 70 potential. So we brought in some pretty high impact, but we did get rid of, you know, good 55. 55. He went down to a 40, and we did not get hit, even though he's a fan fave. If we did take a hit, oh no, wait, he doesn't have a team yet. That's why. Never mind. Actually, how much does he cost? We could actually. How dare you? Well, I never. I'm offended. I'm outright offended. Braxton Garrett, you son of a bitch. Stuck by you. Committed to you. Loved you. And this is what I get? This is the things I get? Shit. Man, I hope nobody signs you. I'm petty. Fuck out of here. Gore is probably the one that... He's one of the harder ones to give away. But he was in the Muller deal. And Muller's a current 70 with 80 upside. Like, you got to give a former Pedro winner. He was pretty good his first year. And then this year, you know, I didn't keep him in the rotation very long. I got pretty impatient. But he did well as a reliever. He got a lot better. I mean, I gave him 6 starts. He probably would have been fine, but we had other guys and it was fine. We had the luxury to be able to do that. I hate that it scrolls back to the top every time too. That's really bad. They got to fix that. That's like MLB at bat scrolling back to the top every time you check a fucking box score. I hate that shit. Nard Dog, man. Cage was all over that. Cage Wisdom said that a team would probably try to start Nard Dog because of the innings he's been getting, and he nailed it. He was excellent for us. I mean, that's a big lefty that we lost for sure. Him and Garrett and Gore, that's 3 lefties. No wonder we have and Franklin Del Paz. There's our 4 lefties. And we lost them all in the same year. But I mean, look at this contract. Like, he can opt out after the first year, and then 20.4, 20.4, and then another player option. Yeah, right, dude. Houston is wild, bro. Dude, Philly leads the league in gained war because of us. The 2 trades with us, I bet. Oh, wait. Never mind. Polanco. is a big part of that. Never mind. He actually tips the scale. They were in the negative before that. Never mind. I was like, did they get so much from us that that we're ripped off? But nope, we're good. We took their 2 biggest guys too. Their 2 biggest losses. All right, I think we're gonna flip the calendar over. I think that's what happens when you do the preseason thing. Anything else we want to do? I don't think so. I think everything else is kind of ready to meander toward the beginning of 2030. Stay mellow. Thanks for the follow. Let's clear the books. Freaking Boston blasting up the Mets. Hated that. I love Jorge, man. Big fan. All right, the scouting budget did go up. Good. And so did the player development. Thank God, man. Because at the beginning of the offseason, he raised those or lowered them, and they were low as hell. Okay, so we dipped 3 points with the Braxton Garrett loss. And that's fine. We knew it. I was waiting for it. Congrats to him, even though he didn't. And he goes to Houston. Everyone goes to Houston from our team. That's where fucking Nardog went. Nardog probably got on the horn and freaking, yo, you got to come out here, bro. It's sick. I would have paid 3.4 mil. Shit, bro. It's all right. It's all right. So, I mean, we kind of have our roster. Basically, what's going to happen at this point is I'm going to have to get rid of Mikey Romero. He's just not going to make this team. He's kind of like filler. He just didn't really pan out. We'll find a spot to trade him. And then that spot will be taken by a pitcher. In fact, let's see if we can trade him for a pitcher right now, just straight up. I'll take him for a lefty. I'll take a veteran too. Just give me a pitcher. Depending how expensive. Don't get crazy. Do we see any green? Oh, we see some green all over this place. Let's go. Kudo. Shigetoshi Kudo. Ben Bowden's a lefty. He's old. But he is good. Bowden, Buden, Joe Budden. Pump it up. Levi Stout. Looking not that stout. Shohei. Not that Shohei. Wrong one. Made you look. Made the second screeners look. Oh, Edgar Santana, wrong guy. DeMarcus. I was going to say, DeMarcus, when I clicked on the wrong guy and I saw that low stuff, I was like, damn, DeMarcus fell off. But no, he's still got big stuff. Sorry, Zaffy. Gotcha. Morgan McSweeney. See, I know, because as a second screener, I know I would have snapped over like, oh, we're getting Shohei? And then I would have been like, yeah. That's how I would have done. Yeah. Jared Schuster's nicked right now pretty badly. He is a lefty, but not worth taking on the injury risk there. All right, we got a bunch of 50s here. There was one left. Oh, Bowden. I mean, this kind of makes perfect sense. Hey, let's go, Henry. Congrats. He only pitched in AAA last year, but he was really good. I feel like he can pretty much do most of this. Oh, speaking of, and semi-related to the cat game, because I was looking at games in Steam when to look up information about the cat game, and I saw a cricket game. Should I buy it? The question is, should I buy it? It's 25% off. It's from December. It looks kind of dope. I don't know anything about cricket. But I don't know. Looks kind of dope. Oh, and has anybody ever played Planet Zoo? I just want to know if I can open an otter fucking display. See, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking of like getting it, and maybe even if we don't play it, like maybe we don't even play it until the off season. But I buy it now on the 25% discount, and then like we try to learn cricket in the off season. Rise of Nations, I have not. Is it on Steam? I'll look it up. I think I'm gonna get the cricket game. I know very little. I don't even know enough to like piece anything together. I know little tidbits. I knew about the wickets, and I know about like bouncing it and fucking breaking the wickets, and that you can play along. I know nothing though. Like I don't know anything. Those little tidbits don't string together to make up enough to fake anything. So I'll be learning from scratch, but that could be really fun. That'd be great, Zappy. Okay, so I'm gonna definitely buy it, and then I'll take the videos. You can send them in Discord now, so that I have them, and then we'll kind of figure out exactly when I'm gonna play it. Again, it might not be until the off season, but we'll have it. We'll have it at a discount. But maybe we mix some in even during the season here. I'm trying to get a bit more structured with the stream. I know that it is not super structured. So we're starting to do things on different nights. Like this Thursday, we're doing BR game. And maybe Thursday becomes the BR game day. You know, maybe, OOTP on a certain day, MLB on a certain, things like that. We can do like a random game night every other Friday. Maybe it's not a weekly thing, right? Because I don't know that I always want to veer from baseball once a week, but maybe once every 2 weeks. Oh, you can just DM them. You can private message them in Discord, or you can put them, if in case other people want to learn. You could put it. No, DM them because I'll lose them if you put them in general and I don't get to them. So just DM them. It seems fun, and I'm definitely intrigued by it. All right, I'm gonna do this deal. We're gonna get. I mean, I was gonna cut Romero. So getting anything for him, and getting the one thing that we still need, which is a lefty, plus a pick. I'm always about getting those picks. Romero might do something. Like he had a good year. He's 26. He might knock around a little bit, but it would be pretty stunning to see him like really jump, right? I'm not just being timid about giving up a second rounder. I'm gonna max him, and I don't even think it's gonna be that good. Yeah, 0.6 WAR. Come on. All right, perfect. Literally answered our biggest need. Now, as it stands right now, because I say that specifically knowing how injuries work, but we do kind of have our 26 right now. If there was a world where we weren't going to be susceptible to injuries, but we will be 100%. So we got a pretty strong hitter off the bench in T-Money. We got a nice fielder with a little bit of hitting. Kind of a do-everything infielder. And then we got an infielder, outfielder, known primarily for his defense. Can come off the bench to base run. Not too speedy, but smart base runner. And maybe the hitting. Maybe it comes along. 26 is about the last year I'm going to have any hope to maybe push beyond where we're at here. I don't really think it's going to happen, especially coming off of a 62 WRC plus last year with Watson. But the team is looking pretty good. We do have the rest of the preseason into spring training to kind of meander along, see what's going on. An infielder, outfielder is like an importer, exporter. This is very much George Costanza over here. Importer, exporter with his infield, outfield capabilities. But we remade the team, and I'm pretty happy how it's turned out. Again, if you weren't here for all of this, you're watching this on Twitch right now, I'm gonna do a YouTube video that's going to be a shortened version. I'm gonna put this along. Part one's already up on YouTube. I'm gonna put this up today or tomorrow as well. The raw feed that people can watch if they want to do the whole thing. But there's also going to be like a 30-minute digest covering all the moves. But we added Biro, Walker, Muller, Bustamantes, 4 big-time hitters. Save Handle Industries. Save Handle Industries. On the pitching side, we did not add much. We re-signed Allen, so that kind of counts. Corniel, Ferguson, Povich, and Bowden. So 9 new players. And then Puente's a call-up, but not new to the organization. Corniel on that famed stoppers list. Not even going to be a stopper. Can you believe it? All right. Well, thank you so much for checking out Marlins off-season. Again, you can watch these on Twitch, twitch.tv/Spore, every off-season. I've been starting to do these. If you want to watch the live feed, give your thoughts on potential moves. But yeah, next time out, obviously I'll have the digest video, but then the 2030 season will begin. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.